Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spitballing. I'm Matt Taylor here with my good buddy,
Kyle Amundsen.
And we are here today with Tyler Hamline. How are you doing, Tyler?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for letting us come into your beautiful place here.
Hey, thanks for thinking my beautiful place is interesting.
It is interesting, and you are an interesting motherfucker.
I try. It's a lot of effort.
Yeah. Well, you obviously. Yeah.
It's mainly my Pilates, but.
So how's your week been, Kyle?
My week has been good. We got lots of stuff going on. Summer's winding down and stuff. Yeah, I've got a couple of notes here.
Okay.
A couple of little.
Let's jump into your notes.
Announcement-ish type of things. I wanted to give a couple of shout-outs to a couple of friends of the program. People that have encouraged us in this endeavor. And one of those, we just want to say a happy anniversary to Eric Anderson and his beautiful wife, Heather. Eric is a local dude, very well liked, very well respected, that we happen to be, I've been a big fan of for a long time. And you just met him the other day, right?
Well, no, I've known Eric for a long
okay.
time. I just have known him mostly just because he supported Brock back when Brock was fighting a lot and stuff, and used to Anderson Brothers used to sponsor him.
Yeah.
But I've never like really known him. Just knew who he was, knew his name, talked to him a little bit. I always thought he was a cool dude, but I was really surprised how big of a fucking fan he was. So I was working at Ninth Street, and Eric comes in and he sits down and have a drink, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm really enjoying the show." And people say that because they, see that we put the show on Facebook. So people say that. So I assumed he was just saying, I saw that you have a show.
I'm your biggest fan.
And then he was like, yeah, I like that you guys are doing it once a week. And I said, yeah, it's been great, man. Anytime I get to spend time with Kyle, it's great. And he's like, yeah, that 1 week you took off, I was really had a hard time getting through that Monday. And I was like, shit, bro, you're actually listening? He's like, oh, yeah, that's my Monday morning ritual. He always wears these bib overalls, and they just kill me. And he's like, yeah, I get in my truck because he works for Anderson Brothers and whatever, and he says he sticks his phone in his bib and then like drives around and listens. And I'm like, that's just fucking great. And then we actually like got into talking about it, and he was just, he like really, really listens. And
he's one of those rare people that like, even if he doesn't necessarily agree with your point of view and stuff, he still like listens and like, and respects it. He's, a guy of, like a dude with a lot of integrity.
Yeah.
He's just it's no small wonder that he's such a well-liked guy.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook today that he posted about his wife and just their anniversary, and I think it's pretty sweet, like when a dude who comes off maybe as kind of a, I don't know, rough and tumble dude,
he's a man's
man, can kind of be vulnerable and say like, hey,
yeah.
I'm only what I am because I have this other half that's like, super, and it was really touching. And then I can't remember who, and I don't think I even knew the person, but I don't remember who it was, but they said
it was me.
Was it?
Probably not.
No, that said, yeah, she's definitely your better three-quarters. That was pretty funny. So. Yeah, Eric's a great dude. So thanks for supporting the show, Eric, and happy
belated anniversary. Yeah.
You,
also, and during this part, we'll probably put a picture in of Chris Dunmeyer, another
Chris.
A good buddy of mine that. I've known for some time now, and like he mentioned, he's like, spitball. He's like, that's what we do at the gym all the time, man.
Yeah,
because we have these conversations and stuff, and there's another guy that would need to get him on the show at some point. He's a great dude, and he and he was of the same mind. I was thinking, I'm like, man, like, what do we need for our merchandise and stuff? Maybe we need pictures of like beautiful women like wearing our stuff, and he found one. His daughter, he's got a tiny little daughter, Arabella, and she is beautiful. And that was our first baby shirt.
I think he got her the spitballing onesie.
Yeah. So just want to say thank you to those ballers for their support.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
I haven't met Chris, but we're Facebook friends, and he seems really cool. I'm looking forward to meeting the dude. And yeah, so thanks for supporting. It's really, we obviously are not doing this to make money, because if we are, it's
Why did you guys just charge me $200? Like, what was that for?
that's actually a model for making money on podcasts, is to charge guests. And I thought, who the fuck would do that?
Right?
I thought that was super weird.
I did. Why are they ignoring me right now?
We don't want to talk
Quit
about
stepping on my words.
So
They're robbing us.
It was it's pretty cool. But obviously we are not in this for the money. If we were, it would be a very bad business plan, because we definitely spend more money than we make. But there's a lot of like little costs involved in doing this, and that's not just the equipment and stuff like that. But like we have to pay all the hosting fees and the fees for the pod to broadcast the podcast and stuff like that, and it's fairly minimal, but it really helps when people are supportive. And we're not asking for Patreon donations or anything like that, but hey man, buy a fucking shirt, sport your spitballing shirt. I think that they're pretty high quality. The design is mediocre. Did
you guys bring any?
No, you got to buy them online, which is actually really cool. We don't Kyle and I are not organized enough
We don't have
get
inventory
together.
So I was going to buy one
once a
right now,
week.
but apparently
I have a sweatshirt that you can buy for $400.
you were wearing it when you were.
Yeah, it's brand new. Never been worn. And we're not going to keep fucking inventory. We're not going to meet up with you and give you your extra small. But yeah, so you just order them online, and they don't even make them until you order them. So it's a pretty sweet deal. So no waste.
Yeah, no, definitely not in this for the money.
So that $200 that I gave you guys when you guys came in, does that get me a hoodie?
No.
No,
That's extra.
I'm losing.
We'll give you our discount at the online store, which is nothing.
Right.
I appreciate it.
I pay retail.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, like we've had people contact us about sponsorship and stuff. Well, we're not there yet, but it's something maybe we'll look at in the future. I don't know.
I would love to sponsor you, and I will.
Man,
it's on video now.
Oh, that makes it real.
$25 million.
Fuck.
That's
fuck.
That's level one.
For that, we'll change our names to Tyler Hamline, and we'll get Red at Night tattooed all over, like on our foreheads.
Okay, it's on video. Verbal contracts.
Oh, one last thing before we get into like the meat of it. We have a friend that is down with an injury right now. So my friend Nikki, her son, he's 5. He took a spill. Nikki is a mental health professional, and I don't think I think her insurance is not kicked in yet. She switched jobs several months ago, and her little boy Arlo took a hell of a spill, fell off a silo. He's 5, kids take spills. This was a bad one though. He broke his eye socket, broke his wrist, lacerated his a lung, and his spleen. So right now there's a Facebook fundraiser that you can that we'll link on our Facebook. And people are sending cards and stuff like that. And I just wanted to take a minute to say, to talk to Arlo. I know Nikki watches the show. So if Arlo could just watch this little bit and then
quickly turn out.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Get him away from there. But Arlo, buddy, you're not indestructible. But got to be careful. I'm indestructible. That's my gig. All right. Get well soon, buddy.
And go back to climbing once you're done. I mean, I'm serious.
That's what kids do.
Your Wheaties.
I spent much time up in the silos when I was your age, and I was fortunate enough to never take a spill, other than when my mom shot me out of the tree with a BB gun, but that's a different story. But yeah, man, recover quickly, man, and get back in there. Good luck.
You'll tough it out.
Cool. Anything else on your list there, Bubba?
Oh man, actually, I've got a ton of stuff. But should we? Well, actually, I was gonna try to talk Tyler into rounding up the boys, the Red at Night crew, and doing a walk a mile in her shoes.
To do a little walk a mile, yeah. So if you don't know, next Saturday is the Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event, which is a men's march to end rape, sexual assault, and violence against gender identity. and it's at the Mills parking lot thing over in 371 there.
Yep, right as you coming into Baxter.
And
I know. I'm totally in.
cool. Yeah, we Kyle put out a challenge a while ago, tried to get a bunch of the bars in the area involved, and a bunch of them have stepped forward. We got a 9th Street Social Club team, Zorba's team's coming also. What did you say, Ernie's?
Essie's and Ernie's,
Essie's and Ernie's.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. Plus a bunch of the guys from the gym are going to show up, they said. So that's cool. And now we got Red at Night.
Red at Night. Yeah. And I think, I don't know, do you still have some women's shoes around? Because,
Oh man,
I mean,
we won for the best shoes. What was that? I think it was 3 years ago. Me and my business partner here, Mike Dieter, we went and did it, and we made sure we had really good shoes. They were they were pretty erotic and sexy. And they called our names up. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'll get more shoes.
I figured you probably had some around. I mean, I have seen you in drag.
Well, I mean, in my closet,
you were quite fetching.
A really interesting wardrobe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, definitely
I forgot to ask if I could even tell like the Halloween story.
You tell all the stories.
Oh yeah,
Nothing
shit,
sacred.
Shit.
yeah. So first time I saw Diddy in drag, I didn't even realize it was him because as I walked into the bar that we hung out at back then, he had his bar stool had just tipped over, and I'm not even sure if you were conscious at this point. I think you were though, just kind of refusing to get up. As you walked in the door, you were greeted by. He wasn't wearing any underwear, which I find sexy. But that was the first time I saw his balls.
Well, I heard you were coming in, and I'm like, this might be my chance.
Hello, Kyle. But yeah, that was like a lot of people from the that I've known him for a while. I've got some good Diddy stories, man. We've got some.
There's
Tyler's
got some. Of them. My 20s were something else. Now I'm old and 37, and I just like work and go home. But like I think back to those ridiculous stories with fondness.
Absolutely.
I'm still trying to get over the stiffy that I have from Tyler was showing me his first piercing book.
Oh God!
From back in the day, and right on the cover.
Do you want me to grab it and show?
Well, I'll put a picture of it.
It's
afterward.
really embarrassing. I've grown a little bit over the years,
and you don't have a tail anymore. So,
no more tails.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was good businessing.
Yeah, very good.
Circa early 2000s or mid 2000s.
So yeah, Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, super awesome. Going to be this next Saturday, the 24th.
Fuck, that came up quick.
10:30.
I thought it was still like 2 months out.
Yeah,
no. It's not May, June.
No.
So 10:30 Saturday. Yeah.
It's all the Moscato. That's what So we don't really officially have a sponsor,
But this should definitely be.
but Tyler brought in a bunch of bottles of his favorite wine, Mommy's Time Out.
It's really good. Don't judge me too hard.
It's a white Moscato. I was explaining to Tyler that Moscato comes from the actual fungus that grows on the grape. That's why it's a Moscato. And
I blew his mind by not liking mushrooms.
he doesn't like mushrooms. So it's a great pairing with stroganoff.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Let me get in there.
At our age,
Oh,
we
it's
have
disgusting.
fungus
No,
growing
it's
on
good.
our
I know.
lips.
It's good. No, actually.
And it's room temperature. So
right. That's the way you should drink wine.
It's
I don't
true.
really like really cold wine, even white wine. I don't like hot
I
wine.
like chilled.
So one more thing that's coming up, and I haven't really talked to you about this yet, but we got a message on Facebook from an old friend of ours, Amanda Schwarzkopf. She was wondering if the two of us would be interested in doing a celebrity beer slinging contest at Roundhouse Brewery to help raise money for the We Are clinic, which is women's reproductive rights. And I don't know a ton about their organization. I have a good friend that works with them, but it's all about teaching kids to wear rubbers. I'm not going to talk about too much about what they do because I'm totally going to fuck it up if I do. But
Or get a vasectomy.
or even get a vasectomy, free vasectomies. Yeah. So, but it'd be kind of fun. Don't have a lot of dates, but just to answer your question, I'm speaking for both of us. Yeah, we definitely will fucking be interested. We're gonna do it on a Sunday, and basically just we'd be competing to see who could get more tips in a certain period of time.
Who do we compete against?
Each other.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, what are you each
I
doing?
will sell out. I will whore myself out to the extreme. Oh,
Yeah, and you got no chance of winning.
I'm not a very good bartender.
It's
where you have to make
pouring
drinks.
beer. It's pouring beer. You don't actually have to be a good bartender.
I'm good at beer.
But I am going to be wearing the sexiest fucking shit that Tyler's going to hook me up with. So,
My closet.
yeah.
Well, I'll have Tyler outfit me too, and because I'm a 2X, it'll be extra sexy on me.
I have a lot of 2X in my closet. Oh, you just want it really tight. Okay.
You know.
So I got you a list of things you can choose from. Be
So,
warned, some of it has been used before, so
Oh, yeah, peanuts.
sorry.
So, should we? Why don't you tell us a little bit about
Well,
the shop?
yeah, so we enjoy doing this. We enjoy getting a guest on and then ignoring them for the first 20, 25 minutes of the show.
And taking my $200.
And the $200.
But yeah, we're here for a reason. First of all, again, thank you for having us. This is our first on location shot, first on location thing, and we're going to be doing this more.
Yeah, I'm loving
up.
this so far.
Yeah,
too.
it's
This
super
is
fun.
great.
Well, it's nice because we get a chance to get out of the bar, which we love the bar.
Well, and ever since I get I get tattooed here, and ever since I've first walked in the door, I've wanted people to see. You can't tell right now, but we'll show you a little later.
Yeah.
How fucking nice it is in here. This is less like what I think less like what people think of when they think of tattoo shop. Remember the old days, 25 years ago, tattoo shops didn't look like this.
Metallica, black,
it
red
was,
walls. Yeah.
Basically like you sit on the toilet while you're getting tattooed, anyway. This is like a body art spa. It's beautiful in here.
It really is.
You'll see.
Yeah,
Thank you. That means a lot.
We're gonna take some shots of it, and you have done a fucking fantastic job of this. I haven't put any ink in my skin or any metal
in your nose.
throat. Well, it's not that
We're piercing his nose by the end of the episode too. Just kidding.
I have had metal through my body, but it was completely unintentional. Yeah, it's been like 15 years. So, but I knew Mike real well. He used to come in to the Shine all the time.
Yep.
We were kind of neighbors. I remember when he was first opening this place, and so I came down and checked it out. But it was you guys hadn't even been opened yet.
Yep.
And I haven't been in here since because I'm a shitty friend. And
No, you're busy. You got a podcast.
that's true.
Whereas I'm here so much, they're like, yeah, Kyle, so if you, why don't you find something to do, man? You've been hanging out for like 2 hours.
Honestly, every time I see you pull up, I start jumping. I'm like, Kyle's here, guys. Kyle's here.
I do. I when I have time, I stop in and hang out just because, if you're looking for somebody that if you're looking to get some put some hours in the chair, man, personable guys. The atmosphere is fun. These guys are fucking hilarious. I really super enjoy them. Like I said, I really do hang out here. Like whenever I get the chance, when I'm in town and stuff, I stop by and just kick it.
Yeah, I mean, me and my good buddy Mike.
A little bit closer to the microphone.
Goddamn. There's
And by the way, Good Buddy is now it's trademarked, so you can't use that. That's mine.
Oh shit. So
I know it makes me want to say I'm like my Pavlovian
So
response.
me and my great high five and pal Mike Dieter, we used to work at a different shop in town called Paint Inc. I was there for 10 years, and Mike was there for a small handful of years, and we decided that there's this goddamn fly. We decided that we wanted to do something of our own and just fucking do it. We decided we want to do something of our own, and we talked about the idea for a while, and that would be like a sometime in the future thing, and eventually it just came up to be a little bit sooner than we were originally planning, and we started looking at places, and we found this place and a couple others, and we decided on this one, and the name we get asked a lot, what is Red at Night from?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Yep. So Red at Night. I thought of that name, and then I brought it by Mike to see what he thought of it, and he loved it too. But what Red at Night means, it used to be an old sailor term. Red at night, sailor's delight. Red in the morning, sailor take warning.
Yeah.
So for the sailors, it meant good weather was on the way. So if you saw red sky at night, the next day it meant that there was supposed to be good clear skies. So for us, we kind of use that as just good things. Good things are coming, good positive energy. And then I found out a couple months after we opened, I talked to my sister, and she told me, or I mentioned the name, and she's like, do you remember when Mom used to say that to us as kids? And I didn't know what she was talking about. My mom actually passed away when I was 12. And apparently she used to say it to me and my sister, like red sky at night, or red at night, sailor's light, red sky in the morning, sailor take warning. And it just, for me, it was just kind of a confirmation, like that I was on the right path, that, kind of cool that, 25, 30 years later, I named a business after, something she used to say. I guess my math is really off, because I guess I would be like 70. But yeah, so it was just a really cool, like, kind of a circle where it kind of locked itself together. We opened this. When we opened, we wanted to make sure we didn't want to open just another tattoo shop where it was like, yeah, there's a tattoo shop. We wanted to, our biggest thing is customer service. We want to make sure our clients feel as comfortable as possible. We're very customer service driven. So we make it a point to offer the best, when it comes to also like body jewelry and how things are done, like the piercing process, tattoos, the customization that goes with it. Like my big part of the business is, piercings and body jewelry. And I go to only the highest manufacturers or highest quality manufacturers in the world. Every piece has a lifetime guarantee. Like, I have a lot of gold options. Gold is solid gold, not gold plated, because gold plated is for the birds and you're not birds. So every piece, lifetime guarantee that, it's going to last you forever. There's no corners cut, with the tattoos. There's me and Mike, and then we have our great friend, Tyler Jewett. It gets really confusing when the phone rings. Can I talk to Tyler?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Yeah, the one that pierces and is co-owner, or the one that makes beautiful pictures on people. So he's been here with us just over a year now. He's probably going to give me endless shit if I'm really wrong on that.
We don't really have a fact checker except for my sister, and she really only cares about scientific.
He's going to give you endless shit anyway, but that's kind of what you guys do. It's your dynamics.
Yeah, Jewett's been here for about 2 months. So like he, when we opened, it was me, Mike, and then Noelle Anderson. She has a little spot up like 20 minutes north, where she's now, where it's just her little private spot. She was with us for the first year or so, and then she got baby things and moved a little bit further.
Baby.
Meaning she had a baby, not like
baby things. So she moved a little bit further up north. Her and her boyfriend bought a new house, and it was a long drive for her to commute here. We totally support her. Glad things looks like going good for her. Then we.
I've got to stop in there. Her shop is like in my backyard, basically.
Oh, really?
I need to stop.
Yeah, I still need to too.
Does good art too.
Yep.
That's one thing that I've like about you guys. Well, Mike, like I said, he used to come in to the Shine all the time. Man,
fucking
train is really fucking close.
It's literally see that wall behind us? It's literally 4 feet on the opposite side of the wall.
The train's close at 9th Street too, when we hear it go by. But I mean, but whatever. You guys can fucking endure it. Yeah. I just remember when I really first realized how much of an amazing artist that Mike was. Is we had we were doing a contest, not a contest, but I guess it was kind of a contest, but it was like a show, a Star Wars themed art show at the Shine.
I remember.
And
that.
everybody submitted
that
different pieces, and I'm not really. I like art, but I don't usually see a piece of art and be like, holy fuck, I gotta have that. I really want that.
Put your pinky up a lot when you talk about art. And
yeah. And I mean, I dig it.
Yeah, I'm mostly like a dogs playing poker guy. I don't.
Ooh,
know
the one with
about
Elvis and Marilyn Monroe. Fucking gold.
But he did this painting of Darth Vader, and it was small, and it was just his face, and you could see this reflection, and I was like, it was so fucking good. It was so good, and I was just like, man, that guy is a hell of an artist. And,
He really is. He amazes me constantly.
Man, somebody just mentioned that at the bar the other night, and I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, what really blows my mind is, you know, when you can do really good, like really, really good, like portraits on skin, you know, with a tattoo gun. I mean, that shit blows my mind. That's super impressive.
Tattoo machine, don't say tattoo gun. Tattooers hate that. I'm a piercer though, so I mean, whatever.
You know.
I almost heard it. You're like,
this is
the
my
tattoo
rifle.
gun.
This is my gun. This
Anybody
is my
that got
tattoo
pissed off about
machine.
that, you know, like we do here regularly. Sorry about that.
He's not
Fuck
sorry.
you, I'm not sorry.
But yeah, I mean, Mike does incredible work. I tell him all the time how much he impresses me, or at least when in the early years. Now it's just like, yeah, you're just doing your shit. But it's amazing how much he's grown, and it was fun. Like back before he even started tattooing, because I used to work at, like I said, Paint Inc. He was interested in tattooing, but he was kind of scared to ask Clint Lasher. Hi, Clint. Because he was going to ask him about getting an apprenticeship, and he kept pussing out. He kept, he's like, no, I'm not doing it. And one day I'm like, all right, you got 40 minutes. He's like, what? I'm like, you have 40 minutes or else I'm going to ask him for you. And he's like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no, I'm fucking dead serious if you don't ask him. And I set a timer. It wasn't on my watch because this was a long time ago, but on my phone, set a timer. And like in that next 40 minutes, I'd randomly be like, all right, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And I saw him starting to sweat more where he's like, fuck, he knew I meant it. And finally it got down to like, from like 3 minutes. And all of a sudden, like hey, I got to talk to you about something. Like he was so uncomfortable. And then like, they went outside and talked a little bit. And next thing I knew, like there was Mike like, I'm going to learn how to tattoo. Yeah, I mean, he used to do like a lot of airbrushing.
Yeah, he's been an amazing artist forever.
Yep.
I know that even he and Brandon Notzel did a big ass thing over at Mills Motors.
I remember that. That was super cool.
And
Brandon's another fantastic, just a brilliant tattoo artist. I mean, we have a wealth. We're very lucky.
A
here
brilliant
in town.
artist.
You guys are very
absolutely.
fucking lucky.
We are.
But no,
this
seriously.
town is full of talent.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like I feel like sometimes we like forget that tattoo artists are artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, it's not just like we'll say, oh yeah, he's a brilliant tattoo artist, but Brandon's a brilliant artist. I mean,
He really is.
and multi-mediums.
Yep.
But man, some of the shit he puts on skin is just truly great. And same with Mike. It's an actual art. But there's an art to sticking skewering people too.
Yep. And I mean, every artist too has different styles, and we have a lot in this area that are, they have their styles they love doing, and it's definitely interesting. Like for me, like I mean, I've been in the tattoo piercing industry for a long time now, and it's just fun for me. Even though I'm not a tattooer, it's fun for me to watch it. And I mean, we have Mike, Tyler Jewett, who joined us about a year ago. Their styles are completely different,
right?
But and when a client comes in, I can kind of be like, okay, you want something like this? Maybe this artist is the best for you. There's plenty of times too where, if I don't think like Mike or Tyler Jewett, it's weird saying my name, would be the best option. We have no problem saying like, yep, go check out, One Life. They might be the best fit for you.
Yep.
It's really cool now. Like in our town, I mean, there's been a handful of different shops that have popped up. And it's kind of, it's all settled with, One Life, Red at Night, and Tony Powers' shop.
Yep.
And
not to mention Tony Powers.
Yep.
Another awesome
He's
tattoo
amazing.
artist
I
and
love
artist.
Tony.
Yep.
And it's nice. Not like I remember when I was like younger, like worrying about like, oh, competition. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck what the competition's doing. Keep doing good. You guys are doing good. We're doing good. I'm confident, like sending, it's not a worry for me. But I mean, when I was younger, and especially when I was a brand new business owner, that shit's fucking scary.
See, I've always felt like, especially, I've worked in the bar industry for years and the food industry for years, and everybody always felt, competition. And I always thought, no, man, like good shit breeds good shit.
Exactly.
So like, if you don't want to be like the only good bar in Brainerd. No. You want to be one of the 10 great bars in Brainerd.
Yep.
I've got friends from the metro that come up here to get tattooed and stuff. I
Yep.
mean,
Absolutely.
Like, it's, you know,
And
we've got good shops up here.
Like it's cool too. I mean, like it's we're at that point now finally where there's shared clients where there's like, I got this at One Life or with Tony, 2-3 weeks ago, and like we look at it and we're like, that's a fucking really cool piece of art you got on you. And then we do our tattoo on them, and it's just nice to be beyond that, where like I said, like when you're younger, when you're a brand new business owner, it's fucking terrifying because you're putting all your eggs in one basket and you're hoping you fucking make it. So when you see like, I got this done somewhere else, you're naturally kind of like, fuck, why didn't they come to us? Did we fuck up?
Right.
I mean, I'm really weird about getting in my own head too, where I like as a piercer, I'm by appointment. I stay extremely busy. I'm usually booked days out, which in the piercing world is kind of weird. People
you're kind of the only show in town too.
Yep.
I mean, like you've been doing it for, I mean, how long?
13 years.
13 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Total.
And you do really quality work.
Yep.
And everybody knows you. I mean, I can't. You can't mention like the shop or your name or whatever without. He took care. He did this for me. He my daughter's eyebrow. Blah blah blah. Like all kinds of shit.
I fucking hate eyebrow piercings. So I should say I don't specialize in eyebrows. Or not.
It's a specialty. He loves doing them. Come on in.
Yeah, I mean he totally just threw me off. I'm just picturing doing eyebrows right now. Like all of a sudden they're super popular.
Fucking like 50.
Why do you hate doing eyebrows?
Is
it hard? Is it?
So I mean, eyebrow piercings for a piercer is not the hardest piercing to do. They're actually one of the easier ones. But I don't like the way they look, even if they're placed perfectly. I mean, I could like do an A+ eyebrow piercing, and to me, I'm like, I just don't like the way eyebrows look. So it could be great, and I'm like, I still look at it, I'm like, it doesn't. I mean, it's an eyebrow. I don't like it. I mean, just like anything, you have your favorites. I mean, probably even just making drinks, you have your favorites where you're like, this will be a fun drink to make.
I'm more than a goddamn bartender.
I didn't call you a fucking bartender.
Well, you just putting me in a corner? Nobody puts baby in a corner.
All right, fuck it. I'm putting him in the corner.
Yeah, of course. No, I love to. I like.
Yeah, I mean, you have your
mojitos.
favorites where you're
I love to make mojitos. It's probably my favorite thing to make.
And there's probably ones where you're like, fucking A, I got to do this one.
Yeah.
And
there's a few of those.
And like
Rob loves to come up with these fucking crazy concoctions, and it's like, dude, that drink takes me 5 minutes to make. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. I mean,
shake it for 45 minutes. All right, thanks, asshole.
I have like with piercings, there's two that I'm just personally not a fan of doing. One being the eyebrow, as I explained, and the other is tongue piercings. Just because I don't like being like in people's mouths, like holding on their tongues. I mean, I don't know. I'll do them.
I had my tongue pierced for like 5 minutes.
I hate you.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
Oh, only 5 minutes. I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it. Well, so let's see. And this was quite a while ago. So it had to be, it's pre-Peyton, so he's 17, so it had to be, close to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was with, I don't think Jess and I were married yet, but I don't know. So we ended up going to St. Cloud to Wingnut, and I got my tongue pierced, and, it sucked. It swelled up and everything.
Oh, they super swell.
And then I was like, I don't know, 3 days or whatever, and I finally was like, went to eat somewhere, and I chipped a tooth, and like right away chipped teeth, and I was like, that was it. And I fucking took that thing out, and I fucking flung it across the restaurant.
Landed in somebody's food. That's an asshole.
I am an asshole.
Yeah. Then like the third piercing that I don't really like doing are septum piercings. Septums are like we're right there.
That's what I always wanted to get done because I think they look cool.
Don't make me do that.
But
they're
honestly,
so hard.
Well, and besides, in my line of work and shit like that, like I think I always like, my whole thing is like I always thought I'd love to get one done, but like my life has been a little like rough and tumble, and I think that like that would be one where I'm just asking for trouble because I always wanted to wear a ring there,
Some asshole's gonna be like,
yeah,
get
man.
over here.
Right. I mean, but we used
him.
to, like when I was on the farm, we do that piercing to the bull, so we could grab that motherfucker and control it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a really great piercing.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's what's always kept me from getting it
That's
done.
why I am piercing free. I used to have both my ears pierced twice, and
I could see you with some baller ass nostril piercing right now.
But then I started doing jiu-jitsu, and like you pretty much can't wear piercings at all in jiu-jitsu because
fucking nipple, no,
Yeah.
nothing.
And
all that shit.
so I had to keep taking them out, and I was like, this sucks. I don't.
Yeah.
And then so that's been. It's about all the same time, about 15 years. Since
Yeah.
I
So what
sat
is
down.
this about that?
About
that
septum piercings. Fuck, they're fucking hard. They're extremely hard. So there's a. So I go to this conference in Las Vegas. I don't go every year. I wish I could, but sometimes we go to Disney World, stuff like that. But it's called the APP conference, so the Association of Professional Piercers. It's a lot of learning. Night times is a lot of partying, drinking, but daytime it's like fucking recover, fucking sit in classes, learn shit. But I mean, there's even like classes there where I think it's called like septum piercings, where they talk specifically about that one. It's where luck meets skill, because they're fucking hard. I mean, you're doing a piercing that's, you're having to get way up there, and the hard part is, I mean, you find the little sweet spot for it, and trying to control the axis where there's so many. I mean, if you pierce a little bit slightly that way or a little bit slightly that way or up down, it's fucking really hard. So I mean, it really is a game of like, there's luck involved, and you can know what you're doing, and it's heartbreaking, like as a piercer, when like something doesn't come out perfect. And I always aim for perfection, but that's one of those piercings where it's like let's see how it ends up, and then I mean, there's a lot of crooked noses, deviated septums, there's a lot that goes to it,
Right.
and you're just like trying to do this thing where it's sitting perfectly straight off their face.
And I have a hard enough time fucking breathing without a chunk of metal in my nose.
Oh
so.
man, it's hard. There's a lot of people, they're like, that's just a piercing, you just fucking stick a needle through somebody, right? I'm like, well, that's a very small part of it. That's, I mean, honestly, the smallest part of it. But I mean, there's so much the general public don't understand, where piercing is fucking hard. I've been doing it for
my ear, when I had my ears pierced, and my ex-wife, but I think she was my girlfriend at the time, pierced my ears, and she fucked it up, and like we had to keep redoing it, man. I have so many goddamn holes in my ears, and she was using a piercing, needle and everything. Yep. That shit don't tickle, man.
No. And, you're working on a live human being too.
Right.
I remember. So I don't know if anybody knows about like doth piercings. They're spelled daith, so everyone's like daith piercings. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care. But a doth piercing, it's that little ring that's like wedged way in the ear channel.
Oh yeah.
So I love doing those. One of my great buddies, Roy Fowler, he's down south. He kind of like geared me towards how to do them correctly, because up here, Brainerd, we're not like as current with everything. The shit that's popular in California, we'll see it like 3 years later.
Right.
It's really how it is. So all of a sudden, like doth piercings started getting all fucking popular, and I'm seeing that with all my piercer friends online, and I'm like, fuck, they're really hard, because you're wedging a needle fucking pretty far in and doing things at the right angle and not sticking, extra sticking somebody, like needle pokes. So he kind of was like, here, this is the best way to do it. And the guy is known for doing amazing doth piercings. And so luckily I have fucking him in my corner. If I didn't, I'd probably still be butchering him. But yeah, so he like guided me through it. I, started doing it, and I know a good piercing from a bad piercing, and I started seeing myself doing good doth piercings. And fucking thank you, Roy. I'm gonna fucking make sure you see
Shout
this.
out to Roy.
Yeah, Roy Fowler, love the guy. But so I mean, you can even get like confident in a piercing where it's like, okay, like I'm nailing this fucking piercing. I'm doing it, and you get really comfortable in it. But then let's see, last Friday I had a doth piercing, and I did the piercing and I lost connection. What that is you have your needle that has, it's a hollow needle.
That fucker got away from me.
And then when you butt the jewelry up against the needle, and then you transfer that part where it's going, both pieces are going through the tissue.
No, we're gonna have to demonstrate.
Oh,
Kyle,
I'm ready to get my doth pierced.
we're rocking it. But yeah, so what happened was, as I was transferring the jewelry, it was a slight minor hiccup where the two lost connection. So now the ring was, 3/4 of the way through the piercing channel that I made, and I had to kind of, luckily it went very smoothly, and I haven't lost connection in fucking forever. It popped back through.
It happens. Sometimes you just lose a connection.
Fuck, you lose
but
connection.
if one lasts for more than 4 hours,
see your doctor.
Call a doctor.
But yeah, so I finally, I got it through like 2 seconds later. The lady didn't even notice that anything was a little bit off.
well, she'll know now.
No. Oh yeah.
She's like,
I do a lot of them though.
Hi,
She
lady.
won't know. You know who you are out there. But no. So then the next day, I have another doth piercing, and like I said, like I fucking nail these things. I fucking nail them. They're great. And I was so fucking gun shy,
Right.
because I'm like, what if I fuck up again? Like, what did I do wrong on that one? That's like, what if I lose connection? So yeah, I mean, I've been piercing for 13 years, and it's more than just like knowing how to pierce. There's continued education. There's trying to figure out, like, did I hold my fucking wrist a little bit different than I normally do? And you can really get inside your own head. And I mean, the general public don't understand that. It's fucking hard. Anyone can shove a needle through, an ear or a nose or fuck whatever. But it's
Man, I'll shove
really,
one like right through your leg.
all right,
I'll
I'm
just
gonna
do anything.
go set up and back. We'll be back in 5. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking hard.
I've pierced my own ears and stuff like that, but when I think about like piercing an ear, I'm like, well, that's probably not quite as hard as going up in the ear and grabbing onto the whatever the ear clitoris.
It's fucking
and,
hard. Even earlobes. Like I stress, I do a lot of kids' earlobes, and earlobes are fucking stressful. I mean, anyone can. I mean, doing the actual piercing part in the piercing world pretty easy, but the thing you have to take into consideration is earlobes are not shaped the exact same. You might think they are, but when I look at your ears, I can go back from this one to that one and notice that like this one's curved a little bit different than this one. This one's a little bit more bulbous, and that changes everything.
I'm actually really sensitive about that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I just like that you use the word bulbous.
Bulbous. It's a fun word. But it's, so I used to do it where I would sit and measure like crazy. I'd be like, okay, so I made a little dot on this ear 9/32 of an inch from where the ear actually began. And then I'd go to the other ear and I'd fucking measure 9/32 of an inch, fucking boom, right on the spot, right? And then I'd step back and look at them. I'd be like, that's fucking not right.
Get out of here,
Those
you fucking
earlobes, those
circus
one's
freak.
shaped like this, one's more like this. And I mean, we're looking at, very small increments of like of an inch. We're looking at.
And I mean, they're just going to get
fucking
all
hard.
cauliflowered up anyway. So really,
Yeah.
like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's fucking hard. Yeah, it's.
Do you ever have any experience with draining cauliflower ear? Because you'd probably be really fucking good at that, and I could probably send some-
Training? I don't know what the fuck
not-
that means.
Draining.
Oh, draining. I thought you said training.
Hey,
I'm
stick
like,
a needle in and you fucking pull out the
fluid
fluid.
that builds up that causes.
I'm not a
cauliflower
doctor.
ear.
I feel like I'm gonna get a fucking lawsuit if I start doing that shit.
I'm just gonna.
I can't even tell people to take fucking
your
aspirin.
way.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean,
I
sure,
do
okay,
it all
let's
the
roll.
I do it all the time. So like,
What do you,
don't
so
have
you
to be a
use?
doctor.
What do you use?
Just use a syringe, like a 22 gauge syringe, and you just jam it in.
A little baby.
And then you don't want it to be. And then you gotta.
I mean, I'll do
Yeah,
it,
it's
but I'm gonna
tiny.
use like
And
a
you-
6 gauge. The fucking fly.
is that
God
really-
damn it. We have a fly in here. There's actually 4 of us in here.
And it and then you have to. It might be bigger, but then you have to like drag it through the ear, and with suction, and then because what happens is it when your ear blows up, it turns into like a honeycomb. So there's little pockets of fluid.
Yep.
And then if you let that harden, then you get that big ugly
Yep.
ear. But if you can pull out the pockets of fluid, you can get it down, and then it'll heal
Interesting.
good. But it's extremely painful. I mean, extremely painful to do it. And a lot of people I'm fairly good at it. I've probably done it a half a dozen times, but
It's not that many.
it's no. But I mean, like,
No,
Brock's probably done it 300 times.
really.
I've seen. We've
I
seen-
didn't even know
we've
that was
watched him
really a
do it.
thing.
Yeah, and but if you don't take care of cauliflower, it gets gross. And then that's when you get the big it looks like a cauliflower. That's
Yep.
what they call cauliflower. Yeah, but if you take care of it, like I have a wee little bit of cauliflower on one side, and it but
I want to see it.
I had it drained. It's on this side, but I had it drained, so it's in. You can feel it. You can stick your finger in there, but it's hard. But I did it.
Oh, yeah.
But I took care of it, and I mean that was all ballooned out. But because I drained it a bunch of times, it's noticeable, but only barely noticeable. Though I do get offended when people don't notice it. So the other day, I was talking to somebody at the bar. Who the fuck was it? It doesn't matter. But they were talking about no, it was a chick.
No.
They were talking about
Kyle.
Josh Holtz.
Oh yeah, I love Josh.
People always notice
Oh.
notice Josh's.
It was
cauliflower.
Aaron. It was Aaron Lewis. And Josh came in, and it was just good to see him. But he was taken off. This was before he was taken off to go to Texas or whatever. Yeah, you can just slap it. Just slap me.
No, because I do the
And-
whole over catch.
Oh.
I'll let
And
you know.
then, and so I was hugging him and whatever, and he took off. And then she's like, "Yeah, man, he's a really good-looking guy." And I'm like, "Fuck, after like, Christ.
He is
Josh
pretty.
is a handsome kid.
He's pretty.
He's fine looking, fine enough." Anyway,
He's
and-
okay.
but she says, "But I just don't understand the ears. What's up with his ears? They're so fucked up." And I was like,
Like, you're right. He's fucking ugly, right?
no, because she pointed to the one thing that I could be jealous of, And she's like,
Well, not everybody gets cauliflower ear.
So
but
she-
Josh is not one of those people that it skipped.
yeah.
Does he watch
well,
this?
I don't know if he watches it, but he has pretty. I mean, his cauliflower isn't even that bad. I mean, he's taking care of it. But I mean, man, he's put a lot of time on the mat, and it just
You
your
know
ears
what?
get fucked
Fucking
up.
he can deal with it. 'Cause
So-
he's fucking pretty.
Can we just get on with the story? So she's like, "Yeah, just don't get his ears. What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just cauliflower ear from training." And she goes, "Well, you train all the time and you don't have cauliflower ear." And I was like, "Yes, I do. Yes, I do." And I'm like trying to get her to I'm like, "See, you feel it. It's right
Feel it.
here.
It's
Feel
hard."
it. It's hard. It's hard right in there." And she's like, "Why are you so defensive about this?" I was like, "I'm not defensive. It's fine. I got cauliflower too." But I mean, juju guys see it as
It's like not having a jacked up nose if you box. Like,
right.
I mean, it's
like, oh,
this
you got a
badge of
pretty
honor
nose.
type
To
thing.
tell somebody
like a
they're
mom.
pretty is an insult. Also, another insult in the juju world is to be like, "Oh man, you're strong," and what they're saying is the only reason that you were able to do whatever you did
Yeah,
was
your
because
skill
you're
isn't
strong,
quite up to snuff.
but your skill's not there. So it's like one of the only fucking sports in the world where
You don't wanna be
telling
told you're
somebody
strong.
they're strong is
you.
fuck you. Show you fucking strong, which is such a weird thing.
Yeah.
But we're idiots. Is really what it boils down to.
I'm
It's a
strong.
combat sport thing. Yeah, combat sports is for
Pilates. I'm really good at Pilates.
Yeah. Cool. What else do we want to talk about?
We can take a break and kill that fucking fly.
Could we?
Yeah.
I actually got to take a piss. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll do a little more spitballing.
This episode is brought to you by Mommy's Timeout. Seriously, try this shit. It's okay.
That's such a great ad for it. Try this shit.
Try this shit. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. And it's cheap, more importantly.
like $7.97.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Spitballing. I'm Matt Taylor here with my good buddy.
Kyle Amundsen.
Really is a Pavlovian response at this point. And we're here again with Tyler Hamline from Red at Night, Tattoo and Piercing. So in the break, we were talking about a bunch of different things, but Tyler was kind enough to fill up my my mushroom juice Moscato. And I just wanted to tell this quick story. Last night I was working at the bar, and this young couple came in, and they were on a date and relatively early in their
I
dating
am not
career.
interrupting
You
right now,
are totally
but that
interrupting.
fucking fly just came back.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
Just saw it land on your
se-
bag.
The second we broke, the fly was like, "Motherfuckers are coming for me," and he hid. Yep, there he is.
There it is, right
Son of a bitch.
fucking there.
So
okay,
that
I'm sorry.
So these
I'm just gonna let him land on my fucking head, and you guys just go to town.
we are. It's gonna be like Tommy Boy. Like I feel it right here.
Here.
So this young couple comes in, and they're sitting there and they're talking and whatever, and I don't know exactly how it came out, but he's like, "Yeah, we were at this birthday party earlier, and I took a mushroom." And he's just his eyes are like dancing all over the place and stuff, and she was not impressed with his. And then he's like, "Hey, can I talk to you really quick?" And I don't know him. I've just never met him before. I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, man." He's like, "Can we go outside?" I'm like, "Sure." And I was like, "Is he gonna offer me mushrooms?" I'm like, "Tempting, but no."
Tempting, but no.
So we go outside, and he's like, "Dude, I'm really fucked up." And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "But I really like this girl, and I don't wanna like fuck this up. What do I do?" And I was like, "I have what makes you think that I have any advice for you, dude?" I'm like, you're fucked. You're gonna have to ride this out. And he's like, but I don't know. Like, and I'm like, well, why did you take a mushroom? 2 mushrooms.
Go home. That's your advice. Go home right now.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, you there's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to enjoy it. Go talk to the spirit world. You're gonna be fine.
People ask me, like, that's the kind of question people
Get
ask
closer
me
to your
shit.
mic, bro.
That's people ask me shit like that all the time. That's one of the reasons that like, I don't refer to myself as a bouncer or a doorman or anything like that. I'm a Sherpa.
A stripper?
Yes, and a stripper.
And a stripper.
Kyle Amundsen is
part of
now
my
a stripper.
Sherpa routine. But yeah, that's funny. I had somebody offer me mushrooms last night. I mean, among other things, I get offered a lot of drugs. But I shouldn't say that. That actually kind of sounds bad. But no, I should say that always. But no, I always have to tell people, like, man, no, mushrooms fuck me up. Like, they make me paranoid, which is weird considering LSD never did that to me back in those days. But yeah, I was never good. Like, but I've always been better with, like, kind of more synthetic stuff. But yeah, mushrooms, just scary, bad, negative experiences and stuff. And now I don't fuck with any of that shit.
Yeah,
We talked about that before.
I'm interested in going, taking the journey, but I never have. The only hallucinogenic I've ever done, we talked about it on show 1, was I've had 2 DMT trips, which were fucking life-changing events. But I'm a super duper busy dude, and I just don't have the time.
It's a big commitment, man.
Fuck, it's already 11 o'clock. I can't do drugs tonight.
Right, exactly. But yeah, it was really funny, but I do find it kind of interesting how people think, like, just because I'm standing behind a bar, that
You're the guy to go to.
I somehow have, like, this,
Sage advice.
this sage advice.
Trust me, I'm covered in tattoos. I know how that goes, like, with the whole drug thing, where they're like, "Oh, you're covered in tattoos.
Right.
You must be the guy to go to." I'm like,
and your drug experience is very limited.
Very limited. My thing is, I do marijuana once a year just to remind myself how much I don't like it, because I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Mushrooms, I mean, I don't even do that once a year. That's like 3 times in my life, and I'm 37 now. I can't do drugs. I'm just not designed for it. I mean, if somebody wants to smoke pot, fuck yeah, do your shit.
Do your thing.
But it's not for me. It's
I'm like allergic to it.
I think I am too. I break out in fucking weird.
Yeah,
I break out in really fucking weird.
I break out stupid, and like literally start drooling. The biggest thing is the drool. Like,
Man, you told me that
Is
story.
that why you've been sitting here drooling the whole time?
The whole
I
time.
thought you thought I was cute.
Oh, you're fucking
He's like, no,
adorable.
I'm on fucking meth.
But no, yeah, like I just instantly, like, my mouth won't close all the way, and I just start to drool. It's like the
We
fucking
have to get him
weirdest thing.
fucking higher than shit, because I got to see this.
Which means, like, to take 1 toke, like, it's
Yeah,
like ridiculous,
it's-
and I'm like ridiculously sensitive to it.
Pot is ridiculous nowadays. I mean, damn.
Well, they have like
Come a
fucking
long
all
way,
these
baby.
brands and strands and
Yeah.
xylopans. I don't know. That's a word.
Yeah, for sure, xylopens. So you were mentioning that you have been reading it, and it's
yes.
taken a bunch of your time. And I asked you rather flippantly if you were actually reading it, or if you were listening to it, and you got a little bit defensive, and you said
Fuck yeah.
that audiobooks count, and I could not agree with you more. Like,
they do.
I quit. I used to read ridiculously back in the day, and
As did I, but I don't anymore, which is one of the reasons
You got
I want to do audiobooks now.
I'm telling you, like, I almost said breeding.
With
me
breeding?
with breeding or reading, I don't have the concentration for it. Where if I start reading a book, I get really lost in my own thoughts. So I'll be like reading fucking paragraph 1, and before I'm even done with that page, I'm thinking about, like, fuck, what do I have to do tomorrow? As I'm reading things, and 3 pages later, I'm like, wait, what the fuck did I just read? So it would take me 3 times to fucking read a simple book. And audiobooks, I mean, fucking, I turn them on, and even then, like, I mean, last night I was laying in bed with my beautiful girlfriend, and she was watching some, I mean, shitty show. We have different tastes in shows. Fucking bachelorette shit. But I mean, she was watching that, and get roped into part of it. But anyway, sidetracking.
Girls do watch horrible TV shows.
Fuck, they really do.
They fucking
But then I mean, last night it was fucking Bachelor in Paradise, and this fucking guy was like, he was on a date, ate a fucking taco that this girl made, and next thing you know, he's like puking, and I'm like muting my fucking headphones so I can just fucking listen to this guy puke. It was fucking, that part was pretty cool. But yeah, so I lay down in bed, I fucking put my headphones on, and fucking I've been listening to It. And It has been one of my favorites. People that really know me know that I'm a big horror junkie. I grew up on, I remember going to fucking rent VHSs in 1989 of fucking Friday the 13th. It's just what I was raised up on. So horror has always been a big part of my life. But so finally, when I was a kid, It was fucking like one of the holy grail pieces. And I'm like, I should probably read the fucking book, because everyone's like, it's always the book is better than the fucking movie. And it was a made-for-TV movie of all fucking movies, or of all fucking ways of making things. And so I started fucking listening to it on an audiobook, and that book is fucking 47 hours long.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. That's fucking, imagine 47. You're like, oh, it's a long book. It's like, no. Like, I've been listening to it for fucking 15 years, and I'm like fucking 33% of the way done right now. I still have like fucking 23 hours left.
My only experience with audiobooks has pretty much come from like Stephen King.
Yeah.
Who, for some reason, I can't fucking get into. I can't read Stephen King.
Pet
but
Sematary,
the
Pet
audiobooks
Sematary.
were like, I fucking loved, because I really, well, I guess I read some of his stuff, like the shit that I didn't find him.
Short stories don't count.
Well, fuck
Some of his short stories.
because I was gonna read like the because I was gonna say like like the Bachman books and the Graveyard Shift and like all these like, collections.
Graveyard Shift.
But so I did read some of those. But I also listened to some and was glad I did, because some of them were like really awesome and scary, as like even like Mrs. Todd's Shortcut. Like Jerusalem's Lot, stuff like that. I was like, fuck. That's great.
I think my favorite King book, and I think it would be a huge boast to say that I've read all or listened to all of his books, but it's been a lot,
Yeah.
But Desperation, and that's a Bachman book.
Okay.
That's probably my favorite one, and it's fucked up. But yeah, I loved it as well. I've listened to most everything.
Fucking, it's great. It's really great. Did you guys ever watch Dexter, the TV show Dexter?
Yeah,
I tried.
I didn't watch the last season or two, but
Well, so Michael C. Hall, who plays Dexter, does the fucking voice through Pet Sematary on Audible, which is fucking awesome. Because Dexter is one of those shows that I've watched over and over and over
the
again.
movie fucked me up for life. The old movie.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Fucking Zelda.
Dude.
Rachel. I'm like fucking. I'm 37 years old now, and I cannot fucking watch that without my skin crawling so hard. And I'm a seasoned fucking horror movie vet. I watch all these. I'm like, yeah, fucking, that's cool. Like, I like that. Fucking, this movie. And then, but when I see her fucking sister, that's all like fucking, which it was actually a male that played that part. It was a sister. Yep, it was one of the production team. Fucking, when I see that, I fucking, my skin crawls. Some of my
friends,
friends
was the little boy. Like, that shit fucked me up, and that kind of shit like really hits me hard.
Cage, right?
Yeah,
That was his name?
Gage.
Just
Yep.
like fucking.
Oh fuck!
Like the.
I'm like shaking. I'm like,
when they made that movie about they made the movie of the Mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that ending and shit. Like you want to see Kyle fucking like just angry and just hating life, like walking out of that theater like, are you fucking kidding me? Just so fucking angry.
So I went to Pet Sematary right when it came out. I bet I was 15.
Yeah,
maybe?
we were
Okay.
kids.
16.
The original.
The original,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's say, wait.
Yeah, it would
How
have.
old are you now?
I'm 46.
I'm
so.
thinking about the remake right now, and I'm like,
Oh.
well, you saw that one?
No, and like I actually don't really care for scary movies or books, though I've read tons of Stephen King, but I actually like scaring me, is like, it's dangerous. I fucking flip out, like I fucking like freak the fuck out. So I was in there with a bunch of my friends, and one of my other friends came in late, and I had a big box of popcorn or bag pop or like one of those buckets, and he like snuck in behind me and fucking like scared me.
I see where it's going.
And I fucking grabbed him, and I was in the front row, and I grabbed him and I flipped him over the seat.
I didn't see where that was going.
And like this is like I had no training. This was just this is just 100%
Just a natural
like, adrenaline filled rage, and I flipped him over, and then I fucking jammed the popcorn bucket over his head and just started punching the popcorn bucket.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and I mean I wasn't mad. Like I didn't even.
What emotion would you call that one?
Afraid. I was fighting a fucking demon.
This is my life and death.
Yeah. Oh my God, I got a crazy story about getting fucking scared.
I'm in the right spot.
So
Let's hold hands. I don't know.
So okay, it's a scary time.
I know.
This is a scary time on Spitball. So this was I was 17, let's say. Yeah, 17, and so I had a kind of a weird upbringing. I left home when I was 16, and I like didn't live with my parents after that point. So it's pretty much a homeless youth.
I was 15.
And I kind of had like stayed at a few different places. But anyway, at this point, I was living basically like sleeping on a couch at my buddy's house. And my buddy and his girlfriend, he was quite a bit older than I was. He was 30 or something. And he and his girlfriend were pregnant, and then they were going into to have the baby. Right. So this was the first time I was going to stay in this house by myself, and we called it the Little Yellow House, and it was a fucking dump. It's in Northeast Brainerd. It's gone now, but it was just a little dump. 1 bedroom. Well, it was just a shithole. So I was telling my friends that I was a little like scared because I had to like stay in this house by myself, and I'd seen some weird shit there, and it was kind of a fucking creepy old house. And them motherfuckers. So anyway, so they leave, and I'm like getting ready for bed, and I like slept on this couch, and then right behind the couch was this window, right? So I'm laying down, and I'm like trying to go to sleep, and I start hearing some noises, right? I'm like, what the fuck? So I go get a hammer. And I actually
hammer.
wrote this story out one time, and the title of the story was fighting the forces of darkness with a hammer.
That was gonna be The Shining. Here it goes.
So I have this hammer sitting right next to my bed, and I keep hearing these noises or whatever, and all of a sudden I like look up, and there is a fucking dude standing
in real life,
standing right above my head, and he's like wearing like a fucking like a trench coat and like a big hat, right? So everybody like gets faced with like the fight or freeze.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, fight. They call it fight or freeze, but
okay.
Yeah. So mine's fight, apparently, because I went straight through that fucking window.
Did you grab the popcorn?
No, that was a different story. And thankfully I didn't grab the hammer, or I probably would have killed my friend. So I fucking went straight through the window, just like glass and everything, got all cut up.
Oh my God.
I am just pounding my buddy, and I like, as I'm just swinging, I don't even think I've touched the ground yet. I like look over, and my 2 other friends are sitting there with just mouths gaping open, like what's going on? And I like went, and then I stopped, and I looked, and I fainted. And then they got
Body
me
chemistry,
up.
man.
It was
wow.
my buddy who was standing in the window was Elijah Kramer. You might remember Elijah.
Fucking
yeah. One of these days, man. One of these days, I'm gonna get him back.
Wow.
But he didn't. And luckily, he's a big dude or whatever. But he was able to just kind of like not get killed, And he would just. I mean, I don't even think I touched him, but I went straight through, just boom, straight through that window. So yeah, so I have this like ridiculous adrenaline gland, and when so if like scaring me is actually dangerous.
Don't scare him.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Ooh.
So Pet Cemetery, I judo flipped my buddy over the fucking thing, put the popcorn bucket over his head, and gave him about 20 good ones right to the fucking popcorn bucket, and he was not super impressed with that. So
Even the remake, I fucking even like the remake. Did you guys see the remake?
I have not.
So I like typically won't watch scary movies. Like Stranger Things is about as deep as I go.
God,
Yeah.
Great show.
The fucking
This last fucking episode or the last season was the fucking best yet, in my opinion.
It was.
Man, I don't know if I don't know if it was
delicious.
my favorite season, but God, I mean, it's just hard to say because they're just all so fucking good.
And then all the nostalgia that comes
Yeah,
with it for
man.
our fucking age. Like, how old are you?
We talk about 46. We're the same age, and I mean,
You're
like
not
all
46 yet, are you?
that shit. Oh yeah.
You had no problem believing it when I said I was 46.
Did you say you were 40? Fuck, I am young and sexy and fucking full of life.
Virile. But yeah,
not
we
46.
always
Yeah.
talk about Stranger Things because
Wow.
fucking that shit, like
Good
like,
looking guys.
It's always so fucking like everything about that is so perfect. Like they do such a great job.
You're there. You're back to fucking
Yeah,
the
the
80s.
fucking
So-
You're really there.
They made a reference in the last episode of Stranger Things, and I like went ape shit. So it's when, and I like, spoiler alert, but I'm so bad at remembering anybody's name, so it really won't be that big of a thing. But the fat kid with the no teeth who had the girlfriend,
Toothless.
he gets a hold of his mystery girlfriend,
Yeah.
Yep.
and asks her, what the number is or whatever, right? And
Yep.
he won't.
right
She
before the
won't.
song.
She won't give it to him unless he like sings some song or whatever. And he says,
From the fucking never-ending story.
and she's like, and he's like, baby, no, I can't do it, whatever. And then she says, yeah, well, Ged is just about to enter the darkness and like, so whatever. Basically, like she like makes this reference, and I freak out because what she's talking about is, oh yeah, she says Ged is about to enter the darkness of Earthsea, and I just can't like, and that's important too, or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, stop it, because what she's talking about is she's talking about Ursula Le Guin's book Wizard of Earthsea, and it's the first book I ever read.
Oh, really?
And I like was very, very late to reading. So I was probably 14 or so before I could like read it all. So like that is that moment in time. I was that person, and I was reading, and that was a great book. That's the first book I ever read.
I remember the title, but I never read the book.
It's a great book.
But I was a bookish kid.
Yeah, it was actually this. It was this summer school teacher that got me to read it, and I was always in summer school and always in remedial classes, and I had this reading class with her, and she was super cool, and she like came into me and she said, "Hey, I'd really want you to read this book." And I'm
Props
like,
to the educators out there like that make a difference.
she was so cool. And I was like, "Yeah, I really don't read." And she's like, I know, but I think you'll really, really like this book.
Just try
and
it.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't really. She goes, I'll tell you what, I don't really think you need to come to this class. I said, but I really think you need to read this book. So why don't you just skip this class, read this book, just come back the last day and tell me about it.
That is my kind of teacher.
And I was like,
Man, taking kind of a
so
gamble
I
and
just,
shit,
if I read
that's
this book,
awesome.
then I'm good.
Fuck yeah.
And she's like, yeah, cool. So I fucking start struggling through that book. It's the first book I've ever read. That was the first book I ever read cover to cover. And I didn't even finish it like before the end of the class because I read that slow. I read that slow at the time. But I came back the last day of the class and she's like, so what did you think? And I said, well, I'm like, show her my book. That's all, obviously whatever. And I said, I'm right here. I didn't finish it. So I'm sorry. It's okay. You can fail me. Everybody else does. No big deal. And she's like, no, it's okay. Just finish it. It's cool. And then she's like, but then she started asking me about it. And like, I was just so, it's a fucking great book, man. It's a great book. It's about a kid about a young kid who like, finds his magical powers and fucking, like conquers the world. It's great. And like that fucking teacher's responsible for probably me like, devouring like 4 fucking million books since then.
Isn't that crazy how like one person can fucking shift you as a person?
Right.
I mean, really.
Instead of saying like, she was just like, yeah, man, you just like
Sit
this.
down and
I
shut
think
up
I
and-
think you'd just like it. Why don't
Yep.
you do it? It didn't help. It didn't hurt that she was cute as fuck too.
I wish that my
Bonus.
the first fantasy books that I read, I wish that they weren't geared towards like, I think like teens / young adults or whatever, because they were so fucking good. I'd like to read them again, but like I actually tried to start reading them again and I didn't enjoy them
Like
as
what?
much.
Well, I
was
mean, Wizard of Earthsea definitely was geared toward young adults, but
the Chronicles of Prydain. So it was The Book of Three, The Black Cauldron, which they made a movie like a Disney movie that they did not do no justice was done there. But
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
no, I never really was a big C.S. Lewis fan. But no, these were was it Alexander Lloyd, whatever. But the Chronicles of Prydain, and it started with the Book of Three, and those fucking books were amazing. And if you want to get your kids like, if you want to set your kids down that nerd path, those fucking books are a great place to start. But yeah, man, I read so much when I was a kid, and I don't now, but I do. I do think I need to check out. I'm going to take you guys' recommendation. And start listening to audiobooks and
Dude,
stuff.
I'm telling
Taking
you.
your recommendation.
There's a microphone here.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Well, you guys have never led me astray. You guys have both recommended some great shit.
Yeah.
Like music and stuff too. You both have excellent
don't
taste
get
in
me
music.
started.
But like you and Derek Moen, between you
I
two,
love
like
that
turned
guy.
me on to some fucking cool music back in the day. Like I'd never heard of like She Wants Revenge and stuff like that.
That's
before.
one of Derek's fucking. And one that I'll throw in right now. There's a band called Dead Man's Bones. It's Ryan Gosling's band. So Ryan
fuck outta
Gosling,
here.
the fucking actor, I shit you not, it's one of the fucking coolest albums you'll ever listen to.
Really?
It's all very fucking Halloween-y, like very like you listen to it and you're like, holy shit, I feel like I should be fucking trick or treating. But it's Ryan.
kind of intrigued.
It's Ryan Gosling, and like seriously, like just from fucking listening to him in his music makes me want to fucking watch his movies even more. But they only put out one album. I think they put it out, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. And they only do a show that I've heard. They only do one show a year, and it's on Halloween, which is fucking cool. Like, I really hope that's true, and I'm pretty sure it is. But it's just fucking... And then he has, like, a whole, like, children's orchestra that fucking, like, comes in, and they're like... It's fucking super cool.
Who's Ryan Gosling?
He's an actor.
I know, but like it's like
He
The
was
Notebook?
in The Notebook. I think there's
Oh.
one called The Paperboy.
yeah. I know you're talking about now.
I'm gonna draw the biggest.
The
blank
Notebook.
right
That's the saddest movie ever made, right?
now. Dude.
Have I may have told the story, but I'm gonna just shoot it out there really quick.
Motherfucker,
but-
you saw The Fox and the Hound, didn't you? The Notebook is not the saddest movie.
So
Touche.
weird time period, but this was post Jeff's divorce, post Eclectic Cafe, and I was dating this chick for a short period of time, and we were I had rented an apartment in town, and you can just I know it makes you feel professional. So I was renting this apartment in town, and I had a roommate, and this girl I seen came over, and she really wanted to watch The Notebook, and my roommate was gone or whatever, so we're sitting there watching The Notebook, and I think we've already like established that I cry fairly easy when it comes to movies.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And so we're sitting there on the couch watching this fucking movie, and I am falling apart, just bawling like a baby. And my fucking roommate comes home, and it's like we were watching porn or something, and I'm like scrambling for the remote, and
The square button. Hit the square button.
and he walks in, he's like, hey, what you guys doing? And I have like tears streaming down my face, and I'm like, no, said, just I don't know, fucking watching the saddest movie of all time. And he goes, oh,
Kicking your ass if you don't keep walking.
and he says, so what are you doing? I was like, just watching the saddest movie of all time. And he goes, oh, The Notebook. And like he like nailed it, you know.
Dude,
Fuck that movie. Fuck that
You know
movie.
what?
And now it'd even be I don't even want, I don't even think I could rewatch it now without dying. You know, going
No.
through like the shit I've been going through with my dad and stuff. I don't know. Fuck that.
the girl that got me to watch that movie, I was really into at the time. She broke my heart. But she is amazing. She's wonderful. I would like to actually have her on the show sometime because we're good friends. She was all about me watching that movie, and she was down with like cool nerd shit and stuff. Love Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. She's great, like I said. But super fun, super smart girl. But she was all about me watching The Notebook, and we watched The Notebook, and I think she it was either like that night or the next day dumped me. And I'm like, did you wait to dump me until after making me watch The Notebook? And
I just wanted to fuck you up first.
Right, that was like the bitter, like that was the only thing that I'm actually still a little bitter about, because if you're watching, I adore you, But God damn it, why did you make me watch The Notebook? But yeah, so I have a fucking Notebook story too, and yeah, I also cried. I tried not to because I was trying to play it tough for her.
Cry.
But no, I fucking cried.
Maybe you didn't cry enough, and that's why she dumped you. Maybe it was a litmus test.
Right? You could have thought that I was a fucking sociopath, which if you don't cry at The Notebook or like Fox and the Hound, shit like that, like, yeah, well.
We'll always be friends.
So apparently everyone has a fucking Notebook story.
Forever.
I got a Notebook story too about when I saw that movie. This was, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 9 years ago. And it was when I was still working at Paint Inc. And the shop, it wasn't where the last location was. It was where it was right before that. And if you walked into the lobby, there was Clint's station on the left and my station on the right. And we had like cut these really nice, like cut out pretty much in the middle of the wall. It goes into our rooms. And so, I mean, pretty much you walk into the lobby, you can see what he's doing, you can see what I'm doing. And it was wintertime. So wintertime, especially back then, things were a lot slower. It wasn't like it is now, staying busy. So wintertime, it would be like I had a TV in there and I'd sit and watch TV shows and movies and shit. And one day I decided, I'm like, I'm going to have this fucking really big chick flick day. And I went out and I fucking rented, I know 1,000% The Notebook, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, great fucking movie.
A couple others that were in that same fucking realm. And so I rent all these files. This was back when you still rented movies. There wasn't really shit for Netflix. I rent it. If I come back in, have my little DVD player and my TV in there. And I'm like, I'm going to watch all these movies all fucking day because it's a slow time of year. I'm going to fucking just destroy myself.
And I got these 3 boxes of tissues.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And fucking people would come into the lobby and see, I mean, there's him tattooing, there's me not piercing, but fucking just staring at this fucking corner, bawling. Like, just fucking like, and like, people would ask, like, what the fuck is wrong with him? And they're like, he's doing it to himself, just fucking ignore him. So yeah, I watched, I mean, it was like 8-9 hours of just fucking the saddest shit you can watch. And I mean, I ran out of tears for the next 2 years after. But yeah, it was the Notebook, man. That one fucking gets you. I kind of want to rewatch it, but I kind of don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, top 3 is like The Notebook, Saving Private Ryan. I almost died watching Saving Private Ryan. Like, I may have told the story before, but I fucking watched it with Jess, and afterward we were supposed to go to fucking dinner, and I couldn't stop crying. She got up, took a shower, came back in, and is like, "Serious, dude? Are you like?" How long do you need?
Pull
I'm
it
like,
together?
5 more minutes. I fucking, it was horrible. And then the other one is $1 Million Baby.
I haven't seen $1 Million Baby.
That's a really fucking tough one.
That shit used to not really like. I don't know why. Like, I didn't cry during like Brian's song, but I did cry. Like, I went to End of Watch in the theater.
That was a good movie.
I cried, and I'll cry during a lot of shit now.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, I lost my shit during the last Avengers
Endgame,
movies. Yeah.
Oh my God!
But that one, I mean, that like, I just my daughter, or not my daughter, my stepdaughter, just watched it for the first time, and I had to ask her. I'm like, do you feel like they kind of just set you up like over the years with these movies and shit, like just set you up to just fucking like kick you in the teeth, just make you cry over and over again during this fucking movie, you know? Like, because there were a lot of instances, you know, there were probably like, I probably at least teared up 3 to 5 times during that fucking movie.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen it yet, so I almost fucking bought it 2 days ago. I was at Target with the kids, and I'm like, oh, fucking.
Well, it's well worth watching. We won't.
I know it is. I know 1,000% it is. But like Tyler Jewett, who works here with me, he's like, oh yeah, I bought it. Fucking. He's like, oh my God. And Tyler Jewett, I fucking love the guy to death, but he's a great guy, but he's an asshole in his own way. He knows I fucking love him and fucking hate him at the same time.
He knew you were coming on the podcast, and we were talking at the bar, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna call in while you guys are doing it.
We don't have a phone up right now. I put it in the back.
I was like,
dickhead.
I was like, we don't broadcast live. I'm like, you can't call in. He goes, yeah, but I know when you're gonna do it, so I'm just gonna call in and be on the show.
Hey, Tyler.
But I was like, oh, fuck, not a bad idea actually to be like have it ring and then just be like, we're getting a call, so, and then have him just like pop on and like he's watching it live. I thought that'd be kind of fun, but we couldn't figure out the tube technology.
So like Tyler Jewett, he's fucking a great guy. He's really a fucking great guy. He's also a fucking asshole. Like he's one of those people where I'm like, fuck, you could be an asshole. He's like, I'm just a fucking asshole. Like one of my favorite things about him is he will give a lot of shit. He'll sit there and be like, fucking just giving shit. And I can't remember what the scenario was, but like a month, 2 months ago, like something happened and he's like, I can't fucking take it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, I can give it, but I can't fucking take it.
Hey,
I'm like, at least you're honest.
you know
I
thyself,
love
right?
Dude,
that.
I love self-realization. Like, you know, those moments, you know, like I like my own, but I really like them more on other people.
Yeah. But yeah, so like anyway, so with back to the fucking end game, like he fucking comes in, fucking. It's really fun when he comes around. I mean, every fucking week for me. But like he comes in, he's always fucking like kind of grumpy. Where it's like he comes in, so I'm like, hey bud, how are you doing? So like he goes back, fucking like it takes like 15 minutes for him to warm up to humanity, and but yeah, so he comes in and tells me about fucking Endgame. He's like, oh fucking, I fucking cried 3 times. I'm like, fuck, it's really that good, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, I cried 3 times. So I'm like, oh fucking, wow, he has a heart, cool. So
No, you don't need a heart.
so yeah. So 2 days ago, I'm at fucking Target and I see fucking Endgame on the little end cap, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get that. And but then I remember 2 days earlier, he's like, yeah, I bought it. He's like, if you want to fucking borrow it. I'm like, okay. So I don't buy it. Come to work, I think it was yesterday, and I'm like, hey, can I borrow Endgame from you? Because he's going down to the cities to see his lovely daughter. He's like, oh, it's on my Xbox.
He's got
I'm like, what
such
the fuck?
a cute little girl.
Yeah, London is adorable.
Oh.
Fucking, it's on his Xbox. He downloaded it. So how the fuck am I going to borrow it? I was thinking he had like a fucking disc.
Don't you have Amazon Prime?
Oh, I do.
Well, just
But my buddy had it. And
I know,
wanted to
but
watch
I
it
mean,
for
just
free.
buy it. Like I don't ever rent movies anymore. I just
buy them.
well, I don't even buy them. I like watch them on Amazon Prime, and like you rent.
Endgame ain't on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, and you rent them for like $3-4 or whatever it is, and then
What's
you get it
renting
for
it?
24 hours. But then you get to
but
watch.
I can't ever decide, like, is this one that I overthink everything. So like I'll be like, I can rent this movie for fucking $5. What if I want to buy it? Then I could have bought it and saved myself fucking
What
$4
are you,
or
a
$5.
cheap bastard? Yeah. What if you buy it and then you never watch it again? Plus, how many So let's just do the math on that. How many times do you think you're gonna possibly watch it? 3?
2, 3.
Okay, 2. If you watched it 2 times, you'd be paying $10 for
Fuck,
it.
you're good.
And $10 is less than the $25 to buy it. Why the fuck
So I
would you
should
buy
rent it.
anything?
I guess I always re-rent it. And it's
Just
kind of like I
re-rent
already
it.
own it.
You
It's
know,
I
always
own it
there.
in renting.
Or like sometimes I'll just like wait
That's
until a
good
movie
thinking.
like comes out, like wait until a movie's a little cheaper and then buy it, because they go on sale and stuff there. Because there's always those movies, and I don't think I could do this anymore, like in my adult life. But I mean, I've seen Highlander at least 50 times. I know that shit word.
What's Highlander?
word.
No, just fuck with you. They can be the only one.
Indeed.
That's one of those movies that fucking is popular that I've never seen it.
Oh man.
It's not great.
I missed it.
It's not great now.
Don't
Well,
say
you're-
that.
Did you
you're
guys talk
too-
about this
you're
one
too
in
young.
a couple?
I don't know. No, I don't. I mean, we maybe have made Highlander references
Okay.
because we are uber geeks, but you're a little bit too young. Like when Highlander came out,
thank you
we had
for
to be
that.
like what?
Oh, probably 12, 13. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In there.
Okay.
And it was like Conan the Barbarian is another one. I was 5 when maybe no wait no
Oh,
no
very
I
young.
was 6 when
Conan
Conan came
and
out.
Excalibur.
I begged my father, begged him to bring me to Conan the Barbarian, which was rated R. And my mom was like, fuck, no. And I was like, but I made an ass of myself until she finally relented and said, okay, fine, just fucking bring him. And we lived in the
And
middle
that
of
is
nowhere.
where you learned to crush your enemies, see them
Oh
driven
my
before
God.
you, and hear the lamentations
When I
of the women.
say formative, it was fucking formative. But I was, I'm young, and I go to this. It's a really bloody movie with
Oh,
like
there's
lots of
titties and-
sex and
yeah.
tits, and like I had to promise that I wouldn't have nightmares. And of course, I had nightmares, but I fucking wouldn't tell anybody about it.
How
I
do
was
you
like,
promise that?
right, like I won't have nightmares. I promise I won't have nightmares. And then I go and I like totally had nightmares like of like the
Fucking
mom
Dulce Doom
losing,
and-
like the mom losing the head in the fucking opening scene. I mean, and I was like just terrified. But yeah, I suppressed that shit, and like I would never admit it.
And that's a fine opening scene. What is that, Carmina Burana or something that they're listening to when they're attacking
Yeah.
the village and shit, and then just the slaughter and shit. And it's,
So when we were originally like talking about doing the podcast, I started going down the road of like looking for opening music, and I like was trying to figure out what we wanted to do, and it's really a difficult one because you can't use just anything unless you want to pay for it. But that's one that I actually looked at. Is the Ride of the Valkyrie, I think is what the song is called.
I could just hum it in the background.
Yeah.
I think
that count?
well, no, I think that
Yeah,
I think that chunk from there is Carmina Burana. If I'm even saying that right, like, 'cause
The song is
actually-
Ride of the Valkyrie, though, right?
Oh, Ride of the
whatever.
Valkyrie is the one from like
okay,
Apocalypse
whatever.
Now. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, you're right,
dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun. But Carmina Burana also shows up in Excalibur from the same era.
Yeah.
And Excalibur was another one like Conan that I watched, and I've seen that. I still watch Excalibur from time to time because that
Great
movie
movie.
was so fucking amazing.
Is it era or era? So you said era.
It doesn't matter. It's both.
No, this is
No, it's
very important.
Yeah, no, like
This is very important.
no, it is
This
important.
is very important.
And the answer to your question is it's both. Era
Okay.
and era
I'm
are
gonna start using
the
era.
same
'Cause I've always
exact word.
said era. I want a new word.
Yeah, it's like I know I'm breaking out my geek right here, but it's called popular pronunciation, and they're things.
Era.
It's the whole idea
I
of
like
potato,
that better.
potato. Though I don't know anybody who says fucking potato or tomato, tomato. I don't know
It's
anybody who
because you
says
can slap those
tomato.
people. It's the
What-
law.
But the
One-
point is that you can say words different ways, but they're exactly the same word.
Yeah.
So era and era are the same one. Schedule and schedule
It's
are
like
the same word.
I don't
it's
like
like
the
people
second
that
one there.
say vase instead of vase.
Vase and vase are the same word, though.
Well, vase
You
is
can
if
legally
wanna
hit
be
them in the
really
fosse.
fancy.
Can you hit them in the vase?
In the fosse.
I don't
Slap
like.
them in the
I
fosse.
like era. I feel like Stephen King says it or in it says era.
Stephen
It
King
was a
definitely
different
says
era.
it. He actually
He doesn't say
he
era.
actually he actually named a book after it.
God, such a
But
good fucking book.
Endgame, without trying, like I don't want this. No, this isn't a spoiler at all.
Don't
one-
make me cry yet.
I won't. But one of the things about Endgame that I appreciated, so I thought Thanos was a great villain, but in like previous to Endgame, he's not as villainy, because like you're like, man, wiping out half of like half of everyone in order to save everyone.
Had a little
You're
bit of
like,
a issue with that because I was like, ooh, actually,
Right.
kind of like on the right side. Also, probably not enough.
And like in that, like he became a little more villainy in Endgame. But like as you like, this is something that we wanted to talk, or that I brought up to these guys that I wanted to talk about. Remember how like it just seems like back in the day, like villains were like because I'm evil, I didn't mean to be Dr. Evil, but like
Austin Powers.
but like you've got like like the Sauron types that are just this is just like the incarnation of evil and shit, which doesn't make for very interesting bad guys.
Except for Sauron, who was a fucking really interesting bad guy.
See, because I'm trying to read the Similarian or whatever.
Why? Jesus Christ! Don't fucking read Tolkien.
Audiobook?
Audiobook.
No, it's
But no,
horrible.
I read Tolkien when I was a kid.
Really?
I don't think maybe I wouldn't enjoy.
Did
this
you
much.
did you
I
read The
don't know.
Hobbit when you were a kid? Because
Yeah.
that was a readable book. But man, I'm telling you, the Lord of the Rings trilogy is non-readable, and the Silmarillion is even more non-readable.
Maybe that needs to be an audiobook. Anyway,
It is an audiobook, but it's not It's not even listenable.
really?
They're fucking horrible books, man. They're really horrible books.
Lord.
The only book that I read when I was a
Good
kid
Lord
was
of the
Charlotte's
Rings.
Web. That was the only book from fucking like
Fine pig.
0 to fucking 34, 35 Charlotte's
That'll do,
Web.
pig. That'll
But
do.
so like
Totally mixing
movies,
my references here.
and the reason that made me think of this originally, the whole bad guy thing, was there was an article, of course, back to Facebook. An article I saw on Facebook by those shitty little. Anyway, it was an article about Homelander. Now, have you watched The Boys? Have either of you guys watched The Boys on Amazon? Yeah.
Again, my buddy Roy Fowler, he's like, dude, fucking watch this. And I got to the part from in the first episode where fucking really good.
Yeah, it's great. Basically, like, this is what superheroes and shit, like, this is what it would be like in today's world, in our society now.
I got to the part where he fucking dropped trow, and I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? Wait, what?
When in doubt,
I was watching it here one
tombstone.
morning, and I'm like, I better wait on this one and close the fucking lid. And yeah, well, it looks good.
It's really great. It's just more fucking grown up.
Yeah.
And the Homelander character is a fucking terrifying character because he's a little bit sympathetic, because you get to see like, okay, this is why he is this way and stuff. But then you're also like, and this is what he is prepared to do to get his way. And he's fucking terrifying. And the most terrifying thing is, and I'm not, this isn't a spoiler. You're going to find that you learn this, like you probably, if you've seen the trailer, if you watch the trailer at all, you fucking know this. So like the most terrifying thing about this character is that he's the biggest superhero in the world. Like, everybody loves him. He's the shit. He's, Mr. All-American, all this stuff, but he's fucking evil. And, yeah. Well, maybe he's not evil. He's just a bad guy, because evil is, they're the more complex, the more enjoyable bad guys are not necessarily evil. They're just like self-interest based, like on Game of Thrones and stuff. Like Game of Thrones.
Love it.
Have you read that? Have you read the Game of Thrones series?
No.
Listened to them?
Super worth.
TV.
I
watched.
You're gonna have to go down that rabbit hole. It's fucking.
Is it really good?
The best.
Fuck.
Because if you look at like the characters on
another
there,
long one.
all the bad guys and shit, like they're not evil, or maybe they are evil, but they're driven by their reasons.
I've talked about this many times, but like George R. Martin, like it's such an important human in my life. But I remember the thing about Martin. If you haven't read the books, and like, you fucking just do it. If you love the series, read the books. But every chapter starts with a name, so it might be Tyrion, or it might be John, or whatever. And then even though he writes third person, not omniscient, third person perspective, you really see it from the eyes of the person that he's writing from. And maybe 2.5 books in and whatever. And Jaime Lannister is like the biggest cock munch of all time at this point in the books, and you just fucking
he's so pretty
hate him.
on television.
You just hate him. I mean, you think, what a fucking totally horrible person, and you
character
hate
development.
Him. And the fucking chapter says Jaime, and I slammed the book shut, and I'm like, no, right? I will.
No, Jeremy's one of
not
these. He's one of my
read. I will not read from his perspective. And then I fucking fold and I go back in, and god damn it, Jaime Lannister like literally became like my favorite character. And I'm like, fuck you, Martin, for making me hate somebody and then understanding their perspective. It's like the exact opposite of what happens on Facebook. Dude.
Well, they kind of portrayed that like in the TV show too.
Oh,
they
I started liking him. Like I haven't finished yet. I'm like in season 5, I think.
Oh,
so how many seasons are there?
Oh, well, look at
6, 7.
Look at the Hound. Like one of my favorite characters.
The Fucking Hound was.
You start out and the Hound is fucking awful, and you want him to die screaming, but he quickly becomes this fucking amazing character.
Though there's a little bit of a difference with that, because you didn't fall for the Hound from his perspective. You fell for him through Sansa and then Arya's perspective. The scene, particularly when when Sansa is in the city and like is going to get raped, and he fucking kills all those people, and it's beautiful in the book. It's fucking beautifully written, and he's like. And he just like, fucking goes and wipes out these dudes, grabs her and like a sack of potatoes, and like literally carries her under one arm back to the castle, and like kills like a bunch of fucking people on his way. And she like wants to thank him, and he's like, fucking thank me for what I returned you to your master. You know,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I still really like him. I'm starting to like him. God damn it, I don't want to like him. And then by the end, you love him.
And that's one of the reasons, one of the things that makes him so brilliant, you know, that whole character development thing. And you have to keep developing those characters when you kill off characters at a fucking unprecedented rate. You know, like, you fuck your favorite character. You know, like, I just killed him. But you're still going to keep watching because now you care about these characters. Oh, yeah. And the ones that you really fucking hate, you're going to love next book.
It's the biggest.
It's
fucking amazing.
It's the biggest.
Who writes like
it's
that?
the biggest
Nobody.
mistake that authors make, I think, is the unwillingness to kill
Knock off
characters that
the
they
loved
that are
ones.
really loved, because and the thing about Martin is
If you want to make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs.
well, nothing is sacred. Have
love
you ever
omelets.
seen this was my favorite back when the Red Wedding episode when the
Oh
Red
my God!
and
I saw the TV. That's all I saw was
that,
the TV.
yeah. Well, see, so the thing is there's like this whole fucking legion of geeks that have read the books, and each, you know, we know what's going to happen generally. We don't know what's going to happen all the way.
I
but
didn't.
Of course you didn't. So, but you know, people like Kyle and I who have read the books, we know what's coming up, and there were all these fucking amazing YouTube videos that were released, like, of dudes, usually dudes, sometimes women, but usually dudes, filming their girlfriends
watching that
the
shit.
Red Wedding.
Wish I would have
episode.
thought of that.
Great idea.
Oh.
And there's this one that, like, I thought she was gonna fucking kill him. Like, it was. She like
Why didn't you fucking
she's
tell
watching,
me?
and he's kind of got this look on his face, and she like goes, and she looks at him, and she just wham, and fucking starts, like, she's just fucking punching the shit out of him right in the face, and he's covering up, and he's kind of laughing, but she's like, you motherfucker, and I was just like, this is the best reaction of all time. Yeah.
I remember when I saw that episode, me and Kendra, we were laying in bed, and it was kind of at that point of the night where I'm getting tired, and like, not dozing off, but I'm kind of like, okay, this episode, I was watching, and all of a sudden the shit went fucking haywire, and I just fucking, I'm like, and I shit you not, I just sat there with my fucking jaw open, and I'm like,
What? in
holy
the-
shit, and like, me and her didn't fucking talk.
And you're
Like, nope.
and you're sure that it was a dream, or that, like, it was a mass.
That
had
was-
to be. And when they put down fucking Rob's wolf, and it
Oh
is,
my god, that show is so
you're
fucking
like, no,
good.
wait, they can't also.
You guys are on the book, but like, for me, I just know the show, and that show is fucking phenomenal.
Honestly, it mixes together for me so much now. And I read the books, like, I read them when they literally first came out, and like throughout the time. You did about the same time.
Yeah.
We were I think it was Gibbons who turned me on to it originally.
Same here. Yeah, Thargan Gibbons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be the best fucking television that's ever been fucking aired. I
There's-
I
really
think
do.
that there's some of the
it's
best books that have ever
Yeah.
been written.
But
But
I-
at least in
books
the realm
and
of
television.
fantasy.
Yep.
I mean,
Like that.
And
No
it
fantasy.
is the best television. It's the best. It's the
and
best
it
book
really
adaptation
keeps
to
you on
television
your
ever.
on the edge of your seat, because you really don't know, because it takes away that predictability of like, well, everybody fucking loves Raymond, and you know Raymond's gonna be fucking safe. In this show, you don't fucking know. Like, I
no,
mean,
nobody's safe.
I can't remember all the fucking names, but there was this one big fucking battle that I saw, like, I don't know, I mean, like 3 episodes ago, and the guy fucking,
did it start off with a kid not mastering the concept of zigzagging when he ran away?
No, I don't understand. But it was this fucking, it was one dude fighting for fucking somebody's life.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes,
And-
you're talking about when Tyrion was on trial, and he
Yes.
was fighting.
Yeah, that's it. That's
and
it.
he's fighting the
fucking
mountain,
it.
and the
How it fucking ended, I'm like, holy fucking shit!
the
Like, I couldn't imagine that.
Squishing
his-
his
what's
fuck
it- what's his name?
Oberyn Martell.
Oberyn
squishing-
Martell.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Oberyn
Prince of
Martell,
Dawn.
who the Mandalorian.
yeah, oh yeah, that's
and
that's
like,
right,
he
that's
was
right.
all like fucking
Can't wait to see
cocky
that
and
shit.
like.
Oh, and he
like,
told, and he
and
won,
all of a sudden, like,
and he
he,
won.
like,
He beat him,
grabs his
and then he
fucking-
fucking grabs him, and he pulls him down, and he grabs his fucking head, and he squeezes his fucking eyeballs and pops his
And
head.
like, I shit you not, like, what my television saw was just me going like this. And like that, it was so fucking
So,
over the fucking top. Like,
it's
my brain couldn't comprehend it.
It's
And
interesting.
Kendra's sitting there, and I'm like,
So I enjoyed like every single episode up until like I hadn't read like the books ended. The books end at a certain point, and now you go on.
They weren't as good, but I still love them.
Well, actually, I felt kind of the opposite. Like I would be really interested in watching the episode, but I knew I had no doubt that Tyrion was going to get out of jail.
Okay.
Because I knew that
I'm at the part where he's being brought to fucking. He killed his dad.
He killed his dad. So I knew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew that. If you haven't watched it, fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
You know? But
I'm getting like towards the end of the show,
then
but I'm not there yet.
There's a certain point where I have no idea what's happening, and those episodes, I was like, could not fucking wait, and sometimes I had a notebook next to me to like go back and like look at the shit up. You know?
Are we going back to the Notebook?
Yeah, you're looking at your thing.
Not as good as Thrones, but yeah.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
So fucking good. Ugh. But yeah, so bad guys, man.
So we wanted to talk about bad guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and I know you love horror movies.
No,
so
I actually hate them.
I need to make a recommendation for you, and I probably told you about this movie before, and maybe you've seen it already. Because I'm really tough on horror movies. Like, I don't like horror movies, mostly just because most of them are shitty and cheesy, and they insult your intelligence. But some of them are fucking brilliant. Blood Creek. Have you seen Blood Creek? Because
is that like a virus one?
No. This is one where like these back in the 30s, Nazi paranormal researchers and shit. Because Hitler was like legitimately into.
I know.
Stuff.
I hate Hitler.
He's got these like this. Anyway, it starts with that. Fast forward, this guy's been. Anyway, that's how it starts with. Michael Fassbender plays this Nazi archaeologist that comes to America, investigating like Viking rune stones.
Okay.
And it turns into it's a legit horror movie, but it's fucking amazing.
I don't think I've seen it.
The cast is good, and Fassbender's amazing anyway.
Okay.
But he plays a really fucking scary bad guy. And the movie is great. And like I said, really tough on horror movies. But that one, tough on horror movies, especially these days, because Lord knows I love the old John Carpenter, like Prince of Darkness, The Thing.
The Thing, The Fly. There's so many fucking
so
old
many
school ones.
fucking really great.
See, I'm such a pussy. I don't like to be scared.
Watching Johnny Depp get fucking hung in the jail cell, like fucking.
What was that one?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp was in that.
Yes, I saw those when I was a kid.
I was never really into that franchise though.
Oh, those were good. Those were one of my favorites.
Like, I'm the kind of guy who, like, if I watch like a horror movie, like you're gonna have to go to the bathroom with me afterward. And
will you go over there with me?
I maybe won't take a shower for a couple of days. Like, I seriously like
Matt, when you said you were coming over, I thought you needed to talk about something, not sleep in my bed.
Right.
This is scary.
Right. I'm scared. One day, I remember I went to the movie Communion, or it was a Contact. You remember the movie Contact?
Oh yeah.
Not really that scary, but really interesting movie. Jodie Foster. But I was in the movie theater, and somebody from a group home apparently decided that they were going to bring the group home to the movie, and it was me. And who was it? I think I may have saw it with Elijah Kramer, or somebody. It was just like me and one other dude, and we were like pretty much the only ones in the theater. And then like these 25 people from the group home. It's not a movie to bring people from the group home, man.
Man, maybe not. They might get upset.
It's a very like
Schindler's List.
And this one.
Well, and it's kind of a slow.
It's slow, but also it gets a little. And there's this kid, this 40-year-old man who's like rocking back and forth, and he just keeps going, "I'm scared. I'm scared."
Yeah, not having a good time.
Scared. And I was like, "Get him the fuck out of here. He's scared." Like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
don't traumatize him.
But also, it really affected my enjoyment of the movie.
Oh, that happens.
Shannon O'Neill.
That's
Shannon
the
O'Neill.
worst.
That's what it was. Yeah, so scary bad guys. So we were talking about, weren't you specifically talking about how fucking awesome bald dudes were, though?
Bald bad guys?
Isn't that what you sent me the message about?
No.
Oh, maybe you. Oh, maybe you said bad guys, and I was
that
like
could be.
bald guys.
Well, then again, if I sent you a text message when I like didn't have my glasses on when I
It
wrote
could have
it,
said
it could have said
anything.
anything. Yeah,
That's true.
because that happens.
Because I was making a list of awesome bald people in film, but whatever bad people. Weren't you mentioned, Tyler, that you were really impressed with the Pennywise?
Oh,
The new
Pennywise. So the guy, I can't even say his fucking last name. The guy that plays Pennywise in the new It movies. Holy fuck, that guy fucking nails it. He fucking, I mean, what was the original? It was in fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm drawing the biggest name blank in the world right now.
Timothy Leary. No, Timothy Leary is the drug guy, but it's just like that.
Man.
Oh my God,
You
Curry.
know,
Tim
Curry.
Tim Curry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like Tim Curry playing it was fucking, I mean, just beautiful. But it's one of those times where, I mean, so many people get so fucking weird about like, oh, they're remaking the movie, they're gonna fucking ruin it. And
That reminds me, Legend. Do you remember Legend?
Oh, Legend,
Great
fucking
bad guy.
Tom Cruise.
Well, Tim Curry.
Yeah,
Tim Curry was
played,
the bad guy.
Yeah, played darkness.
But I mean, everyone gets so fucking weird about fucking remaking movies. And the way I look at it, I'm like, if I see my fucking favorite fucking horror movie, which one of them is Pet Sematary, when I saw that it was going to be remade, I didn't get all like fucking concerned, like, oh my God, they're going to fucking ruin a classic. The way I saw it was, if they fuck it up, okay, I never watched it. Fucking ignore it. They try to remake it, I'll still stick to the fucking original. But like it.
That's a good point. I don't know why people get so fucking
who
offended.
gives a fuck? Like
Unless they like.
I do too. I mean, I am one of those people.
Yeah, when they redid Conan the Barbarian, I was like,
That's exactly the one that I was thinking
you.
of. That
But
was so fucking
I
garbage.
give no fucks. Like, if you want to fucking ruin it, fine. I'll just delete that fucking hour and a half out of my fucking mind, and I'll stick with fucking what I love.
see, for me
Same-
though, like some of those really formative ones, Conan the Barbarian, like it's almost sacrilege. Like
Yeah,
you're
but
treading
fuck
on
it.
something that
Well,
was sacred to me.
and-
On the other hand,
but
if you
fuck
do
it.
it right, if somebody does it
It turns
right,
into a beautiful
well,
fucking
then
thing.
all of a sudden, like, because
You have two
I've tried to
versions.
show my kids Conan, and they're like,
Yeah,
Well,
it's tough to get people to watch old stuff because,
Right.
which is kind of a
It's-
crime because there's so many fucking like, so they're like the old ones were like better for legitimately reason or for legitimate reasons.
Legitimate one?
You know, like King Arthur movies and stuff. Excalibur, way fucking better than anything since. Now, if you look at, I don't know if you ever watched the old Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers, the old ones with like Michael York.
I didn't give
And
a
all
fuck
that-
about
I mean,
those at the time.
Those were fucking like geared, like they're smart, funny, geared towards grown-ups and shit. I think very much more what Alexander Dumas had in mind when he wrote the book.
another book
But,
that I like feel is unreadable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's tough.
I was such a fucking geek when I was a kid. I just ate that shit up. But I like those. Like that is like phenomenal. Love those. But they're old, so you've got to deal with like the lower
Revamp.
production quality and everything, and all that shit. Even if the acting is and everything else is fucking brilliant. But everything else, like all the Three Musketeers stuff to come out since, is just such fucking ridiculous, shitty
Except
fucking
for
trash.
Man in the
So
Iron
just
Mask.
ignore it. Don't
Okay,
watch
Man
it.
in the Iron Mask was all right, and
Pretty goddamn
BBC
good,
did
actually.
a decent series that was okay. You know,
Man in the Iron
But-
Mask, though, that one, I liked that quite a bit, actually.
I actually did too. But I mean, it was nothing. I mean, that was that was okay. But like the Three Musketeers movies and shit like that are so like they're so fucking stupid that I find it offensive. But I'm one of those. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Like
For
and
me,
I don't-
if you want to remake something, because obviously I love the fucking bones of the show when it was fucking
Sure.
or the movie, like when it was first made, like, oh, weird fucking clown that fucking haunts your, or sorry, I'm now mixing fucking Nightmare on Elm Street with it, but weird clown that fucking is in this town that fucking comes after just kids. If you want, I obviously like the bones of that, where he gets in your fucking your brain and he finds your biggest fears, and
I like that he's this ancient evil. That's always been one that.
So
like,
that's
that
something,
intrigued
and
me.
I don't know how geeky I wanted to get on the whole king thing, but that's something that like people don't like really understand necessarily about Stephen King is that like all of his books are one book. Like everything is connected.
Well,
it's
that's
one
like that
story.
TV show on Hulu. There's a show on
Castle
Hulu,
Rock.
Castle Rock. Fucking really cool show. Me and Kendra started watching it not long ago. I didn't get too far into it, but the guy that plays Pennywise is fucking one of the main characters in the show, and he's playing.
I've seen that. Who is that?
He has that fucking last name, but it's like
who does he play on the show though? Like what?
He's in the prison, and they can't figure out like where he came from, who he is.
Oh, like the main dude.
Like yeah.
Oh, that's the guy that plays.
Yeah,
Pennywise?
that's the guy that
'Cause I've
plays
seen him in
fucking
other
Pennywise, and he's fucking great in it.
That kid's a great actor.
I mean, but that's one of the really cool fucking things about like the Stephen King universe is it's really a fucking universe.
It is a universe. That's what people
needful
don't.
fucking things.
That's what people don't.
There is so much
realize.
fucking to it,
And
they all tie together. You see little fucking nuggets where they're like mentioning Dairy
and do you
Maine.
know what the
I get hard
the
about this
string
shit, like,
that ties it all together is the gunslinger.
See, and I've never fucking read that.
You have to just listen to them all. They're fucking great. They have
Is
a
it
great.
fucking this thick?
Yeah.
God damn it!
This next 17 years.
Damn
of your
you,
life.
Stephen King.
I'll
never be caught up.
But you have to
Can
remember.
you just follow me around and tell me?
And I'm a
Give me the Cliff
I'm a little
Notes.
bit of a King geek, but Stephen King wrote the Gunslinger. That was the first book he ever wrote. Was the original Gunslinger, and he never published it. He just left it in a drawer. Actually, if you ever want to read a really great Stephen King book, it's called On Writing by Stephen King.
Okay.
And it's the best book about like writing, just about how to write.
Really?
Super fucking good. Yeah, he's got some just amazing advice.
That guy fucking goes into so many little like here's Brad talking about like or thinking about like what would the weather be like if it was a different time of year, and I'm fucking 45 minutes into just this guy's imagination about like what would it be like if it was fucking April.
When you start like realizing
Holy
how
shit.
incredibly woven together his universe is, it's really amazing. And the Gunslinger is the fucking tie that ties it all together, which is like, I don't know, they're probably he's very, very prolific. I mean, I don't even know how many books he's written. 100?
A lot.
But
a lot.
and how many pages he's written?
I mean,
millions.
think about like just The Shining and fucking. Did you guys see
The Shining is one of them. The Shining is one that's almost outside of the universe, but there is some parallels. There always is. But that's.
Did you see the trailer? Did you see the trailer for Doctor Dream? Is it Doctor Dream? It's like the sequel to The Shining. It's coming out in December. Me and Kendra went to scary things or scary stories to tell in the dark, and they had the preview for it, and it looks fucking ridiculously good.
So I know that King himself didn't like The Shining,
the
movie, but I mean because Stanley Kubrick took a premise and like ran with it, and it was completely had nothing to do with his book. There was no tie-ins, though. It was pretty scary. There's some fucking iconic shit in that.
I never was a fan of that movie.
So good. Was it Room 237 or 227?
For me, like the scariest Stephen King, well, it was that short story. It was Jerusalem's Lot. Because I like the historic stuff. Like that shit's way scary.
You're not saying Salem's Lot, are you?
Well, no, it was Salem's Lot and Jerusalem's Lot were different. Okay. Salem's Lot was that vampire story, and then anyway. So Jerusalem's Lot was one of the short stories in The Night Shift or something, I think.
Okay.
But I found that really fucking scary, especially since I listened to it, and I was like listening to it like at night in bed, and it fucking terrified me.
Yeah.
But that was great. But yeah, shit.
I was listening to I've been listening to this series about zombies, and it's kind of a throwaway book. I don't even remember the author, but they're all right. They're good. But the guy had some really fucking good descriptives, and I went to Mickey's to get a sub, and I'm sitting in my car, and I'm chowing on the sub, and I'm listening to this thing, and they're talking about like rubbing zombie guts all over them, and I was like, oh. And I had to fucking turn it off, and I had to turn it off, take a minute, finish my sub, make sure it was gonna stay down, and then listen, because it was I'm like, oh fuck, that's some really good descriptive shit, man. And I don't usually.
No, I've got a strong stomach too, so I know if something fucks would be like that.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's for real.
Watching dissections and shit. And I was like, yeah. King. If you want to come on the podcast, Steven, I'll be all right with that.
We
Anytime.
could probably get him on here, right?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know. He's cool. He's cool.
Maine. We just gotta send a message to Maine.
Just to like the state of Maine. Just like
Send us your guy.
Stephen King,
Derry, Maine.
Yeah.
Dear Pennywise, please find your creator. Tell him to come over here to Brainerd, Minnesota.
So the other thing that I have on my list is we talked a little bit about how next weekend's going to be a big weekend. We got the walk a mile in her shoes thing, but also on Friday night, Kyle and I are going to go to the 10th annual farm to fork dinner at the farm on St. Matthias. Kyle and Christine are going to be Meta and my guest. But this is a fucking super cool event. Are your ears hot?
That's so weird. I'm back.
It's a super cool event. They are doing like a 5-course meal, and the meal is completely designed by Jenna, who is the head chef out at Prairie Bay. And Prairie Bay puts this whole thing on, and then it's paired with wine, beer, and cocktails. So it's going to be kind of a crazy one. But on top of that, we have to try not to get fucked up, because then after that dinner, we're going out to see Seth and Angie Stevens up at the Woods.
Well, Christine doesn't drink at all, so she can reel us in anyway.
I know, but I would rather like remember
Not
going and
be
seeing.
the train wreck.
Yeah, and I don't want to be the guy
Second,
like, well, they're in the middle of a soulful acoustic set, like if I'm up there yelling, show me your tits or something, like, yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
I'm so glad I left my 20s.
Not that I've ever been that guy.
We are in our midlife crises. So crises.
Well, you
I
guys
think I already had
crises.
Are you
mine.
guys seriously what you said 40?
46.
Wow. You guys are fucking getting up there.
Yeah, you fucking think, man?
I thought I
Takes
was.
me 20 minutes to get out of bed.
I think
No,
I
I wake
had
up
my
with-
midlife crisis like at 39, 40, like right in there.
I wake up with panic attacks about like fuck, my days are getting shorter. I'm on this scale of things rather than like, oh yeah, everything, it's all fun and fucking we're early. Now it's like fucking you're getting to like the last part of the game and it's like, all right, well, I'm starting to get fatter. I'm worrying about fucking disease more. It fucking
My doctor's
it
mean to
ruins
me.
my day. Yeah, I
He's
mean,
not mean to me. We covered that. He's wonderful, but he's got. Sometimes they have bad news for you.
fuck.
I need to lose weight. Apparently,
I've been dieting the last 4 days. I lost 6 pounds. Yeah, I
Nice.
really did. I'll show you. I have the app on my phone.
You what? It's in a bottle or something somewhere?
No, I've been calorie counting. That's all I do.
I've got the app on my phone. I thought you were going to strip
really
down.
do. I mean, I got the app on my phone.
I know that's always on the table too.
Yeah. So that we weren't talking about dieting, but yeah. So that's gonna be really fun going out to the show.
Fuck, yeah.
Angie Stevens, who used to be Lil Angie, she's been playing at the Eclectic since like it first opened. Super awesome performer. We got a gawker. He's gonna even come up and check the door. Sweet.
Are you guys open? I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, he's
He's
you
going.
want-
He's going to see Nick next
Hey,
door.
hey, Nick Ellman. Nick Ellman.
That's the barber next door.
Yeah, I love that guy so much.
Oh, he's the shit.
Handsome Nick.
I don't know why. But
You
I
just
don't
lost
really,
one.
I don't really have I don't have a relationship with a barber.
Go to Nick.
He does beards and
telling you.
stuff too. He's like the guy.
I'm bald.
Yeah, fucking, he'll shave shit.
He'll put hair on you.
He'll wax
He'll
it.
I've always
like
wanted.
that shit.
I've always wanted to like be straight razored.
You know, I have and then he has Oscar over there. Oscar, like back when I'm actually trying to grow something right now. It's been like a month and a half right now, but like when I would go, because I liked being like clean face, blah blah blah. I lean back in Oscar's chair and he'd fucking.
Huh.
It was fun. It
I'd
was
do that.
relaxing. It was actually
enjoy
pretty
that.
cool. It was pretty cool. I recommend it.
Cool. Okay, so farm to fork, Jenna. Oh, and the reason I brought that up too is because Jenna has agreed to come on the podcast with us. She hasn't committed to a date yet. She's very introverted and doesn't like to talk in front of people, but she's agreed to do it. And she's just an amazing chef and a person that I love, and has an interesting story which I'm not going to share now because like we'll share it when she's on the podcast. And then that leads us into music, and I had a really fucking cool week. I went down to the Surly Brewing Company last Wednesday, and I went
Down in the cities, right?
Yeah, down in the cities. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been
I think
there.
it's in St. Paul. Yeah, fucking amazing complex.
Yep.
And Surly's a really cool company. They back in the day, I don't even know how long ago it was. I'm sure there's a fact checker out there that can come up with that. But it used to be that like if you were a brewery, you could either be a brewery and distribute your product, or you could be a brewery and sell your product in your own tap room, but you couldn't do both, right? That was illegal. And brewery was like, well, that's a stupid rule.
Yeah, it is.
Let's change it. And they campaigned and they changed it. And there's actually this new law that I don't know how long ago, 4 or 5 years ago, called the Surly Law. I think that's what it's called anyway. And they got the law changed. So now a company like Jack Pine, let's say in Brainerd, they can make beer, they can have a tap room, but then they can also distribute. So Surly was kind of responsible for doing that. And they're just a really cool company, and they made this humongous complex, beautiful, awesome place. So Meta and I went down there on Wednesday last week and went and ate at their restaurant there and drank a bunch of their beers. Well, I drank a bunch of their beers. And then went to a show there at the Surly Fields, and it's right behind the place. It's super awesome outdoor venue. They had like 75 food trucks there, just cool as fuck. And we got to see the Violent Femmes,
Who I love.
Awesome.
who
I
Kyle loves.
just really wanted to go.
And then headlining the show was Ben Folds, and Ben Folds is a guy. He used to have the band Ben Folds 5. He did the Rock in the Suburbs, She's a Brick, and I'm Drowning Slowly, those things. But I just fucking love the guy. All of his music is like really, interesting and personal and whatever. And we're not ready to rap, but when we rap, I'm gonna break with tradition, and I'm gonna play a song that I heard at the concert and I had never heard before. And it's really a great song, but it brings us back to a time when politics was a little simpler. And the song is about Sarah Palin's daughter's boyfriend.
Was that Bristol Palin? Was that
Bristol or Crystal, I think maybe. But yeah, and the song is fucking hilarious. And on it, in the chorus of the song is actually what I can't remember his name right now, but it says it in the song. But the dude, it's actually what his Facebook or his MySpace at the time, what his MySpace status was at the time when Sarah Palin got tapped for the nomination.
Well, now I'm
Word
pretty intrigued.
For word.
Word for word.
So I have it queued up on my phone. So we're gonna actually listen to that as we go out today, which is gonna be kind of fun. I'm not sure if that will disqualify us from anything, because whatever, we just don't fucking know. But we're not really trying to monetize anything, so
Yeah.
I think we'll get away
We're
with it.
not there.
So, but eventually that does become harder and harder for us to do anything that's not either original or that we have license to or whatever. That's why we can't have the Conan song as our theme song. It would be fucking awesome.
That's the final
You're
countdown.
you're
dude.
I don't know. I want to be controversial. Is that gonna get cut out?
Oh,
You can do that.
the other thing that I wanted to talk about though
They would like your version.
about the concert. The other week we were talking to Ron about his School of Rock thing and how he was really trying to, not just, teach him the song and whatever, but he wanted to
the show.
teach him to be a fucking rock star and rock stance or whatever. Well, the Femmes are fucking old as dirt now, right?
Yeah.
And
But they're on tour. They have a new album and shit.
yeah, and it's great. They're great. When they, I was, I think I got the Blind Leading the Naked when I was like 13, 14, and I was just like, whoa, this is fucking awesome, listen to that xylophone, and and these guys have just been rocking it for a really, really long time, and they're great, and they were doing Kiss Off or something, and they're the bass player. I don't know any of their names.
God, I love that band.
But he's out there now. I am taking nothing away from them music wise. They're all competent musicians, but we're not talking about the most complicated. This isn't fucking Primus here. We're not talking about the most complicated like music in the world, right? And and he plays this ginormous like acoustic bass. So it's just it looks like a regular acoustic guitar, but it's an acoustic bass and whatever. And the shit he's playing is not like ultra complicated, but he fucking rocks it, like up there, and he's slapping over the top of it and shit, and and I was like, that's when I actually made the note to myself. I sent another message to myself just because I'm like, but I listened to it and it was pretty hard to hear because there was music going on and a bunch of fucking people screaming around me. But I was like, basically just said, remember to talk about how important the rock stance is on the next spitballing, because like it was really like the rock presence was like was even better than the music. And yeah, it was a super fucking fun show. So if anybody gets the chance, if there's a show at the Surly Brewing Company, and they do it all the time, and
the Femmes are going to be back around. They'll be in Moorhead, I think the first or second weekend of September.
Are they paying you for this plug?
No, but I'm always thinking about like,
I'll email them for you.
But I'm pretty sure it's the same weekend as an important wedding I should go to. So,
yeah.
Bathroom break.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's wrap.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we good? All right.
Yeah.
Do we have anything
We
else
have to wrap now?
Well, I mean, we're done. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about? Well, you rap. I'll do the beat.
Shit. No, I'm not stepping in that one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's been really fun.
Good. Yes, I had a blast. So if people want to come and see you, where are you located?
514 Washington Street, Brainerd, Minnesota, 56401.
And it's basically right on Washington Street.
Yep.
You can't miss it.
There is a Hudderlick. I'm reading it off the building right now.
Hudderlick.
Carpet and tile across the street from us.
Directly across from Connecticut.
We have a big parking lot. Diamond House. Stop in, see us. We'll be more than happy to take care of you. Please understand, like with tattoos, we are booked out a couple months in advance. It's not like you come in and get a tattoo really quick.
And fucking why would you? Like it's not like a haircut, man.
No.
Like if you're gonna get a fucking tattoo, like hey, maybe plan it out. Maybe think about what it's gonna be. I mean, I got my fair share of fucking shitty white trash tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my fair share that I've thought out and that I really love. And I got to tell you, the ones I love.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
this ridiculous one on my leg.
I even get slack sometimes from potential clients where they come in, they're like, I just want a new nose ring, and is my days booked solid, and I understand that you just want a really quick nose ring, but for me, I have to sterilize everything. I have to measure you to make sure it's the right size, make sure things fit. So even just a simple nose,
you don't just reach
change.
Across the counter and stab a hole in
I
the
don't
nose.
just throw it at you and say good luck. I've bumped into that as a problem before. Where I mean, even like last week, I had a lady who she wanted to get earrings for her daughter, which I pierced her daughter a while back. She wanted new earrings. So I sell them to her and I tell her, there's no refunds, blah, blah, blah. It's body jewelry. You can't just fucking put it out the door and bring it back and risk that. Where, I mean, would you want someone who potentially could have worn this jewelry to go into your ear? Probably not. And she got mad at me and she was upset because there was no exchanges. And there's no exchanges. Body jewelry, if you bring it home, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just if I let you bring jewelry home and maybe try on jewelry and bring it back to me, I can't do anything with that. I can't risk my future clients with your potentially dirty jewelry.
Dirty.
But yeah, it is dirty. I mean, if you put an earring in your ear, I'm not going to pull it back out, put it in my case and be like, Who wants to buy?
I have perfect ears.
You do. I think they're adorable.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, just understand, like, have some patience. People are putting some art on you, whether it's a fucking really rad tattoo or if it's a piercing.
Piercings, tattoos. Anytime you're modifying your body, man, it's something that should be thought out.
We're looking for your best interest.
And also, like, just pay for the best. Don't be cheap bitch.
You can go really cheap, and we'll end up fixing it for you later, and you're going to be paying.
You can like
3 times what you did.
Yeah, you can get a prison tattoo. It's cool.
Yeah. Do it.
Everybody needs a teardrop.
I don't want to advertise it like we'll fix it, but
yeah,
we don't want to. But we'd rather you just
you
do
can
it right
ask
in the
them
first place.
once you get down at the medical end of it.
Oh, fuck.
Cool. All right, so we're taking you out today with Ben Folds, and the song is called the Levi Johnson Blues. So here it is, and we will see you guys next week with our good friend Troy Schreifels. So that'll be fun. All right, here we go. So we're gonna watch this here. You might even be able to see our reactions. So.
Woke up this morning, what do I see? 3,000 cameras pointed at me. Dude says, "You Levi?" I'm like, "Yes, that's me, sir." "Well, you just knocked up the VP nominee's daughter." So I tell her, "No, you got it wrong, mister. Already got a girl, and her name is Bristol." They all laugh and say, "Where you been, sonny? Your mother-in-law's a heartbeat from the presidency." So I say, "Mother-in-law, no, we ain't getting married." They say, "Soon you will, boy. She just announced it." I get on my dirt bike and ride to my girl's home. Gonna lay down the law, tell her what's going on. I'm a fucking redneck, I live to hang out with the boys, play some hockey, do some fishing and kill some moose. I like to shoot the shit, do some chillin', I guess. You fuck with me and I kick your ass. Oh, thank you, Levi. So we talk and it turns out we don't believe in abortion, and sex outside marriage is against our religion. And when I try to tell 'em I'm 18 years old, they say, "Levi, it's too late, you gotta do as you're told." So I say, "Mother-in-law, no, we ain't getting married." They say, "Soon you will, boy. She just announced it." I get on my dirt bike and ride to my girl's home. Gonna lay down the law, tell her what's going on. I'm a fucking redneck, I live to hang out with the boys, play some hockey, do some fishing and kill some moose. Yeah! I like to shoot the shit, do some chillin', I guess. You fuck with me and I kick your ass. I live to hang out with the boys, get on my snowboard, do some fishing and kill some moose. Like to shoot the shit, do some chillin', I guess. You fuck with me and I kick your ass.
Can you imagine being like fucking like, oh shit, my girlfriend's mom just got tapped for the vice presidency.
Man, I kind of miss Sarah Palin. Well, I mean, she's still, she shows up every once in a while, but actually, I'm not even sure if, like, when I think about Sarah Palin, like, yeah, I remember what she looks like, but mostly I first think of Lisa Ann, the porn star. It was in Nail and Palin. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. you know, they're both attractive. It's awesome, but one was more memorable than the other.
Awesome. All right, cool.